fall. Open your mouth. Declare. Say something. You must open your mouth. Something. If you don't say anything, nothing moves. You will see what shall become of them who said they were powerful and they were connected and they had no regard and respect for you and God. You will see what shall become of them. I declare divine vindication. Open your mouth. Declare a divine vindication.
Be the head and not the tail, above and not beneath, and be blessed. In Jesus' name. Amen.
AHENKAN we deal with one of the bank I have Basia, that is a boom morning, so now we didn't add a bench, baby.
Baba Yankopon Islam papa Yankopon Islam dia nkan poni pon na dwen so dia djuma we bahari pakon gitum Yankopon Islam se nipa na Baba no pe wa kan sema man papa Obo Yankopon kan ho na de kan ho na yi a kire wo
Oboba menije ma ho fama se ene metimi nya because my trust every time we a product, to be frank, you are a product that we have to be proud of you nyami shira obebre
Ghana adisiye Obuoba ofore amanfo emamo ache edeba AHENKAN933FM FM. Ghana adisiye Obuoba ofore amanfo emamo ache edeba AHENKAN933 FM. Ghana adisiye Obuoba ofore amanfo emamo ache edeba AHENKAN933 FM. AHENKAN933 FM.
Amasani Eradi.
Obumbuni Yakupone. Ugu Prasa Away. Mirita Watirido.
Apemo Monimo. Minyami Oniwo.
Babamo
Monimo. Kedawasia Bibia.
Babamo Bonimo.
Minyami Oniwo. Kedawasia Bibia.
Semi for Amani moi. Una uchuchaji mi. Semi for Unye moi. Una
Ume Mobro.
Amasa inye rati. Okumbuni na kupowe. Kunkunya safuye owe. Yerinja wachiri. Yeah.
Apemo Monimo. Minyami Oniwo. Apemo Monimo. Apemo Monimo. Minyami Oniwo. Apemo Monimo. Kedawasia Bibia. Minyami Oniwo. Apemo Monimo. Kedawasia Bibia. Okay, it is a beautiful brand new Tuesday morning. Live on AHENKAN933FM. Me pato me jidi sano pay. Adoma bo adom so. Ama oda so etiase. Ahoden mu. Said ye rade de yankwa chen na sa de wo jidi se won so de won kwa de ache o. Enti se wo tiase anope ya. Na waka yen ho na ye de aseda de amoti asefo nyankopon sang se ono na nadum adoso de amayen. It is the 17th day of May 2022. Some 35 minutes after 6 a.m. A free sub break up him say no dubebo jumedia de bramo ya tuni din se matching. I am privileged to speak on behalf of a solid production team. Udi AHENKAN933FM on the animu say executive producer. Adrimpa ni Kofi Mensah a lead producer. Kobe K and Afi Kwame Asante. Anope yesin konwa yede e brother matching and I yede e bremo for God and country said the munimu no. And someone senia a city yam fabinka ho ye kan senia tie no without fear or favor. I don't see no wa join yen na won so de wa dwen kire de aba e no na boa ma dwumadi ni timi konanim na ye fefe so ate ase e anopai wo ye nkonwa siemu no ye won komo bebre no adi ba ko a ye behwe emprempren ame no e ka say colleges of education and ya award wo mo ya ma wo mo degree status. Intano pay yebebo room say oko colleges of education teacher training and American and they almost just say wia enye diploma any HND biom ye de bema mo nemum ye bema mo degree ye be hwe emfaso a ewo so ensisanye kakra bi a de beba because say kane no ane enim no oko teacher training na wia diploma na de wade de amount HND na de wade de amount but nei o kire se uwia ye bema o degree enti ye bema o degree dia na ensise ne se ne tie emfie di bia ba be ka ho na ede ben na ye foforo a ba be ka ho enu nti afei de uwie teacher training na ye bema o degree a very good step in right direction and as saying na etie anopai ye beba wuram na yatimi adimu nkomo ede amamo ye firi ho no so a ambulance workers adwumafo a omo ye adwuma wo ambulance service omo kire se ya na omo tai receive a lot of threats, armed robbery threats omo receive enti anopai ye behwe na yadi nkomo omo a wo mo hwe ye mbambo emu nsem se bi a watwa hwe apomudin mu na ye tutum de ka frɛ ambulance for omo ambulance for no na ye threaten wo mu yi na me no mienu ɛno nso so ho hyehyɛ ɛsɛn ɛna esiti anɔpɛ yɛbɛhwɛ ne adi mu ɛnkɔmɔ yɛwia a ɔsoafo a wɔno ɛna wɔhwɛ Ghana sikasɛm so ɛyɛ Ken Ofori ata ɔkyerɛ sɛ aban puti measures in place ɔde nhyehyɛeɛ de gu akwan mu na ɔkyerɛ sɛ inflation no yɛwɔ baako bi wɔ hɔ nom a wei ne yɛ imported na kyerɛ sɛ ɛni Ghana ha ɛfiri ɔman foforɔ bi so na aba bɛpie Ghana ha ɛna ama nneɛma ɛrekɔ soro nti ɛno nso so anɔpɛ yi ɛbɛbɔ apini animdifoɔ no na yɛama ɔma kyerɛkyerɛ mu de akyerɛ sɛ yɛka sɛ imported inflation a ɛno nso so asekyerɛ ɛne sɛn na afei COPEC Chamber of Petroleum Consumers ɛnso so ɛde adesrɛdeɛ ɛkɔ ɛde ama aban sɛ ɔmo srɛ no ada ɛbɛtumi a transport fares no on deregulate no ɛno no nso so yɛ borɔfo bɛn yɛ kyerɛkyerɛ mu ɛne sɛn ɔkyerɛ sɛ wowɔ hɔ nom a na drabafo asɔre yɛbɛto lɔre fee mu aban ɛntumi nka nkyerɛ m sɛ munyae anaasɛ muntum ɛno na ɔkyerɛ sɛ ɛwɔ sɛ aban no de nhyehyɛeɛ de ba because yɛntumi ntena Ghana ha ɛma adrabafoɔ ɔmo sɔre ɔmo sɛ yɛto lɔre fee mu because yɛato petro mu nti yɛbɛtoto lɔre fee mu a yɛanhwɛ yi a wofiri aboabo na okɔ akyemɔdan a wobɛtua 1 million Ghana cedis because yɛgu so a yɛatum no tumu a na yɛgu so a yɛatum de kɔ mpani sɛ panyini ne fie a obiara yɛ deɛ ɔpɛ ɛne nti COPEC mpanimfoɔ kyerɛ sɛ wɔsɛ pani ba fie na yɛto lɔre fee mu no aban no regulate wɔ mo na entumi mmoa ɛma Ghanafoɔ nyinaa kɔn mu hare wɔn ɛno akyi nso so ɛnɛ yi afei de aberewa yi puma kwan mu ɔmanfoɔ a mo ani gye NPP ho anaa mo yɛ NPP ma ɛwɔ akyem ɔdan nyankopɔn adom afei de aberewa yi puma kwan mu a abatoɔ no sɛ yɛ sɛ mo to ne bi kaa mu polling station deɛ no ɔmo de date de aba a mo de bɛto polling station deɛ no ɛno akyi mu wie a unsɛ electoral area coordinators ɛno so mo anto ɛno so ɔmo de ɛho hyehyɛeɛ de aba afei mu firi hɔ nom a na mo ahwiri kɔm anim ɛyɛ constituency deɛ no mo bɛto ne da bɛn mepakyɛ ɔkɔ so atie yɛn yɛde emu emuayɛ ɛde bɛbrɛ mu ɛwɔ dwumadie yi so you can imagine we've got this and many more ɛna anɔpa yi ɛna yɛsi nkonnwa yɛde brɛ mo sɛ anɔpa brɛ mu maakye yɛkyeakyea mo wie a na afei nkɔmɔ no aka no yɛate asim ne yɛdi and then so we will talk about something we will share our peace of mind ɛwɔ issue bi a yɛfeel sɛ yɛn nyinaa yɛ throw more light on a ɛbɛboa ama Ghana nkyekyereɛ no so atimi akɔ n'anim anɔpa yi streaming live ɛwɔ Facebook ɛna YouTube ɛnso so www.ahenkanfmonline.com we are networking the globe and into wetimi adjoin yɛn ɛwɔ baabi bia wɔ na nso so wetimi de wadwenkyerɛ no ɛde aba 0594841044 0594841044 ɛno no yɛ number a wode wadwenkyerɛ ɛde bɛfa so via WhatsApp anaasɛ normal SMS ebeduru ha no mu a ɛbere papa mu no we will read it to the hearing of the whole world ama ɔmo so etimi ahunu wadwene mu pɔ a wode ɛbɛboa dwumadie no mepacha omidin ɔbowoba ofori amanfo obetumi nso adjoin yɛn ɛwɔ me ankasa me page wɔ Facebook ɛyɛ obi ofori amanfo fa wo comment ni gu hɔ yɛbɛkenkan ne nyinaa kama ɛde ama wo anɔpa yi ma menkyia the Eastern Regional Chairman hope for Jeff Kunedu Ado and until delegate Yamukakoto aba Nyankopon ya adom on the 27th day of this month enti se ubu nkonta no a and 17th and about better 27 phone enti yes akabe se 10 days you Anopai delegate ya mo prayer man temu amokakoto aba ebre ne so ya mo nto aba mfama Jeff Kunedu Ado sanse ye ba no science and data Jeff Kunedu Ado oye numero 1 mo amunim oye ho brasefo bre ne ho ase a kire se na ho brase de nyame na me ba betena ha no aba bi ka ho asem mo nyina munim dada anya ho brase yenso so ene ye de wini abato science and data yentena dem yenkeka ne yemambom Jeff wabene pa Jeff nye katase yenko boro no yenko mia no hwe yenko pusa no we da bi Jeff nte saa ono no yo hobrase ni all the science and data enti se mpese mu breki 8 ni dia no payi ne amedi ne ho adanse dia kire mu apu ma ntamu ye Jeff Kunadu ado omo aka nyina omo baba so ahwe ne ama try no amunim na dwuma nunim ne nsa no adwuma ono ane Jeff Kunadu ado enti ano payi ye ra Jeff metwa opuruse Nyankopon ya adom aka nafu abese edu na ye kwakoto saa aba no yenim se insha Allah enkunimdie be ye wo dia Jeff di obi nim da obeba Nyankopon ya adom a 10 days from today na Jeff ababa be ye the regional chair for the new patriotic party Eastern region.
Ghana ADCA Oboba ofore amanfo emamo ate edeba ahenkan 93.3 FM.
Yes, we wouldn't hear be hintai. Enti delegate ni Yesu sheda de niam be di hintamo. E no kwose sa chairman ne ho bi di bremo. Mo amahunu mo ho kire mo. Afede nyame adom. Wabie Jeff Kunadu ado so e de akire mu nyina nti anopa yi. Ye de rade ase so de ohobrase ni Jeff e de adom ye. Anyways, mami for you mo brand some fan to media ni so mfa ma na afi yenkwan anim. Hey. Okay, ti mami fa ewiem mo brand something e be sia akọ na da mu ni nyina so mfa to adwumadi ni so wo kire sa no pay ewiem no eyade a ensuo no be mu na wapu ma ntem me ayahodo ni bi ye koyen anim no nso wo kire se eyade a ensuo na be mu na no ewiem be hya ase aye se de ebo chenku no na fe ye kwa anwumrebre mu wo kire se apu ma ntem me ayahodo ni bi ensuo no ebe gugu ene ntia na wa hye ne nso e de ma me bo ne tofa de ma wa wo kire se ene ensuo wo wiem enti se wo kwa afuo mu a wo ha na wo de wani ba ko de ato kire baabi wo ho na wo monitor hwe se nsuo na eba ye se de eba na na wayi murom wa ba fi aba be dadwo wa home untumi mfa ne da yi nya afuo ni mu adwuma nyina anwie ye ne nkakra sa ne tie you can't kill yourself menku ho na wo ye too young ewie mo brensam emu amane bona media ma wo no I hear for Adentia. Okay. I don't see my journey on Facebook. We see a friend on boy Felani. I say good morning. Me share live from Awisa Coco Nursery Station. Oh boy Felani. And I'll pay you my very good morning. Thanks so much for joining the stream. Sansuso and Slide Dunbar. I'll say me share live all the way from Kwabinya. I don't pay Sly, yeah, that's it for joining the stream. Into join here. Send your money dada no. Now what share? Now for France so to me I enjoy be. Yeah, boy, home. I feel my young friend Yankupon some way, then I'm pay and to edge median so said your money dada no. And then so about 4 by no. asɛm wɔ de ba ɛnra no sɛ nanso me nsa mfa wo nantim ɛne saying sɛ ebia na ɛnra wantie ɛna na wo join ya na wɔtwe we nyinaa ɔbɔfo ɔba ya asɛm wɔ de ba ya ɔse yɛnwe ne ho ɔse I will rise again. Mesan asori biom. Minim adia na ugusu awoya awotɔ fam. But I know pay the good news is that obesan asori biom. Obesan ediyen asori biom. Enti ebia na ye Kristo ni na umpa ba no hyepa. Na unyame som efe. Na nso subiribi nti saa de no esi ye ne de enye me na me no ba betena ase abebɔ mu amane. No. But good news me de nam ne say Nia esi ya wotehwe ye se Kristo ni nia esi ya wotehwe ye se obi a uye business obi wa no ye business some way along the way no and oye de ba de ni business ne to fam eto nsuom na wo no aduane ton along the way aduane no ane to nsuom but anopai I have come to tell you obofo ba na asem o resegu yen asum a o se ya meka mu asem nkyerɛw ne se you will rise again obesan sorry biom obesan sorry biom ade bi a wo hya ase a na efe ekonanim na flourish a bibi nti sa bibi no esi ye ne de anopa se na medical ka kire wo no enye no na maba se ye ntena ase na ye misemu amane na kire mu kire me da bi but anopa yi maybe the solution dia ba solution obofo no soma se ye mfa mrew ne nyankopon de ma obofo na anopa yi ono so so ide aba se me no mienu meka ho asem no se you will rise again. Say Job eto fem na Bible ameyate ase say Awurade san pagya Job ema Job be si ne dada mu a enhyira Awurade de ma no kra de osan quadrate po no a ema ekonanimu a me se enne won so Awurade obe pagya wo nhyira no ama na konanimu ebia na kane no ana enema koyie no ebia na utumi fidi enipa be se 10 anope Awurade ebetum ama obe fidi nipa more than 10 say enhyira na wo enjoy ni previously no na wutimi gina na stock cars be say 5 ano pay me say de Awurade be hyira wo obeto cars no more than 5 san say obesan asori biom ye ni muni nkrofo bebre a wo to fam na osan sorry biom na Awurade hye ne ho animunyam e wo mabrabom ano pay won so o kasaafo no ho Awurade say men kan kire wo say you will rise again obesan asori biom aware ani mu anije ato nsuom ebesan ababiem adwuma ni mu anije ato nsuom ebesan ababiem gidia wo ewo Ghana mu no ato nsuom anopai Awurade se men kan kire wo se Ghana besan asori biem ebia na wo behunu ni se nya o party nete so eni nti yaka se Ghana be sori biemu a wo bo hwene me no ka se wo bo hwene Ghana na enko ba bia because wo feel se nya o party nete so wo believe se wo party nete so dia Ghana be sori biemu but anopai Awurade asem se men kan kire wo se Ghana e be san asori biemu you will rise again emfa ho ene o present situation a wo namu etore bia se wo hwe present situation no na se obi ba be ka tell say you rise again na wan hwe ya wunya no kra be boni sotro sense the present situation na allow e ma wo nye niema bi ni so what you say akwa se obi ka tell say Awurade Nyankopon abie so a kire no e wo honhom mu a wa hunu se wa ware na nso so me no ka say girlfriend and boyfriend kra wuni bi wo hu se na ya nete no unjindi. But I have come to speak the mind of God and yet the mind of human. I have come to speak the mind of God. The mind of God and opinion can say you will rise again. Obesan sorry biom. Emfa woni nia wonamu but obesan sorry biom. Enti anopai se oben obi akata ne se ose mesan asori biom hwan oboba se Awurade se onka nkyere ya no pay say ye besan asori biom enti yandra ye kenkan Nyankopon asem enenso so ye de bi beka ho enti yamfa ye Bible no yemien ko Proverbs chapter 24 the book of Proverbs chapter 24 ye kai the verse 16 no me pa cha won su betumi abie o Bible no Proverbs chapter 24 the verse 16 e hono mo ena ye kenkan obesan asori biom ewo musa wato fem but anya wa wie ya no no ewo musa wo try ye no eto nsuom but enya we wie ya no. Me say you will rise again. Proverbs chapter 24, the verse 16. Or say, for a just man, for a just man falleth 7 times and riseth up again, but the wicked shall fall into mischief. Unsa toda bia se udru abrabo de Kevin and I said the turning point no a udru baby a o curve udru baby a eye turning point abrabo ye boy obia won a turning point obia baby a ho ne ye curve udru wono mo a e wo se wunya abotre na wadane wo ho enti se udru sa wo turning point and I said baby a ye curve wo abrabo mu no na wo sha ase se o curve o turn o benia eya na eye nipa no mu binu se afa awurade agya wo afa awurade ayiwa amawatamfo but anopai awurade asam se menka nkire obi se adwene awurade adwene dia afa wo ho no enya adwene odi begu ani mu ase enya adwene a watofom wei obem aka ho no mo enya adwene a yade a bebo wei obem na bekun na mom se awurade be pagya wa odo ko situation a o feel so uncomfortable emu. Okay, kind Bible a enhwasodie bebree sisi ya wo Bible ni mu no the biblical antecedents ahodo a ekoso no ema ye tie ase se enipa bi awurade pagya wo mo no odo wo mo eduru abrabọ no biaya na wo dane won ho enti awurade duduru ba bi a wo se wo dane wo ho ansa awurade de uduru ba bi a enipa nyina wo se nipa nyina yi wo ma awurade de uduru ba bi a e wo se nipa nyina sha ase so omo keka ho nsem omo nimo ene omo enimo e wo so omo nyina sha ase so omo ka bi digum e wo so omo nyina sha ase so omo ka ne omo nim awo omo nim wo no omo ankasa e bo omo tirim de keka nsem yes e wo so ekoso saa but say awurade de wo kosa discomfort situation ni mu a na odi be pagyaw na odi be mauso eni ntia na no pay onyankopon asem se men kan kire wo say for a just man falleth 7 times and riseth up again, but the wicked shall fall into mischief. Verse 17 no ehoya me de pa also rejoice not when thy enemy falleth, and let not thy heart be glad when he stumbleth. Means I insist to be wrong. Also rejoice not when thy enemy. So if you see me say me your enemy, because we don't hold the same power. If you see me fall it, something can say, let not thy heart be glad when you see me go through that situation. For I know, say Awurade say, metiashe, metofam, mekwa maniam, meko taimu. I was saying nipa yi mema. I was saying me one twetwede. Share I'll go through all that terrible predicament. But me wo gidie. Me wa ahotoso say Awurade be mama sign asoribium. And if you see me to be your enemy, na makwa maniemoti ya no say otwea. Say si aye ka say obi atamu chuku baabi. Where the ba akopra no opese wote. Where the oppressor was here and sank or that sorry, ye, Emma, dear chin and opay, uncle be any radio so the twa henkanya, nanka henkai nim from a chi, obi no die sono, obim pie by wobono, she, obim pie by wobon say, uncle Becoda sorry, no pay no. Nanko better say, any park of bodom pim will fear ho, assembling, yes, or die one sorry, obia junior ward general, obia junior ward diama won't say, anka car noa, Yamia yawadum watono, anka car no one san found copim. na yensie o obi adwen wadwen no but anopa yi awurade asɛm ɛse yɛn kan kyerɛ yɛn ho sɛ for a just man falleth 7 times ebia na de uhunu sɛ nneɛma nkɔ yie ebia na de uhunu sɛ matɔ fam wɔba ɛnɛ wɔyɛ wadwen sɛ wukuru oni sika enti wopɛ sɛ wodi nanim yɛ fam wafiri ase keka wadwen de kyerɛ no madam ɛwɔ sɛ wunya adwen sakyera san sɛ awurade bepagya wukunu no adwuma no asɛe a ɛno nti ama wo tumi ama wo keka wadwen de kyerɛ wukunu no ebetumi ankasa kyerɛ wadwen sesi ya san sɛ awurade bepagya wukunu ni biem na wanhwɛ yi a aware no wukunu nkase wɔ kogya wo but wani nkaseɛ wo a wobɛsɔre de agya hɔ ɛmaa no a mumu bebree no mukunu no mokɔ abrabɔ anasɛ situation bi mu na yɛ den a mompɛ sɛ you will be in agreement with them mode wɔn bɛgya hɔ no mu no hwɛ a day is coming a time is coming a wanhwɛ yi a adeɛ no na nka yɛ wo dia nanso so wanhwɛ yi a okɔ akɔfa a wobɛgye permission yansa tie me kanya me adwen akyerɛ wa no pɛ nyansa yɛ kasa tie ne nyansa yɛ ka kyerɛ wo ɔse den adeɛ no ɛyɛ wo dia no sɛ wanhu so hwɛ yie na yɛ wadwene sɛ ne ukunu da fam ɛni nti wobɛkeka wadwene de akyerɛ no ne ɔpɛ na wobɛyɛ a adeɛ no nka yɛ wo dia o nanso wanhwɛ yie a okɔ srɛ ɛde ayusu wopɛ sɛ woyusu agye sɛ wokɔpa ho akyɛ wansa mepaakyɛw mɛtumi afa wei nanso so nanka ɛnwɔ sɛ nka saa adeɛ no yɛ den ɛba Bible sɛ for a just man falleth 7 times and riseth up again. Enti church member ɔsɔfoɔ na ɔyɛ akɔnkyere ne mpaebɔ de ma wo a wɔbɔ mpaeɛ de ma wo ɛma ɛnɛ nyame adom ɛkwanya bia ma wo na ɛwadwene sɛ kwanya bia ma wo ɛne nti deɛ wopɛ ɛna wobɛyɛ de akyerɛ sɔfoɔ no ɛbɛtumi asakyerɛ wadwen san sɛ ɔsɔfoɔ na nyankopɔn faa ne so ɛyɛ nneɛma ma wo ɛnɛ nneɛma yɛ yie no saa ɔsɔfoɔ korɔ no wadwene ho pɛn sɛ nyankopɔn bɛsan ɛbɛtumi afa no so ama nneɛma wakeka nneɛma abɔ mu anaa have you thought of it wadwene ho ɛne tia no pɛyi nea yɛsan de aka ho de ama wo ne sɛ ebia no wate ahwe wɔ abrabɔ yi mu ebia nanka kane no ahoɔden bia nanka wode yɛ biribi no akɔ fam enipa bi pɛ sɛ ɔmo gyina so na ɔmo de kuti a waho anopa yi nea yɛka ɛne sɛ ɛwɔ mu sɛ watɔ fam deɛ but wobɛsen asɔre biom ɛwɔ mu sɛ nneɛma ɛkɔ fam deɛ but ɛnyɛ abrabɔ na wieɛ no wobɛsen asɔre biom san sɛ awurade sɛ ɔtene ni ɔbɛtɔ fam mpɛn nson na wasan asɔre mpɛn nson tie ɔse for a just man falleth 7 times and riseth up again and riseth up again no ɛkyerɛ sɛ wɔtɔ fam mpɛn so a ɔbɛsɔre mpɛn so nti anɔpa yi yɛde si na nyame yɛ adom a wɔkyerɛ yɛatoa soɔ no deɛ mesan ka kyerɛ wo ne sɛ baabi biaa watɔ fam ɛwɔ abrabom wona wonim meme deɛ mɛtumi abobɔ binom so throughout ɛyɛ inspiration a ebia Holy Spirit de bɛba but adekode poten a watɔ fam wɔ mu no you will be the best person a wobɛtumi akyerɛ but anɔpa yi meme good news a mede baayɛ ne sɛ meme message a mede baayɛ ne sɛ Yesu Kristo ne obɛwugyi wiase nyinaa nkwa na Bible sɛ through him ɛne ɛbɛkɔ ɔsoro ahemman mu no ɔne n'abɔfoɔ ɛbɛ adwuma ɔmo de message aba message ɔmo de baayɛ ne sɛ menka nkyerɛ wo sɛ ɛwɔ mu sɛ watɔ fam deɛ nanso wobɛsen asɔre biom wobɛsen asɔre agyina wo nan so ɛmpae no wobɛtumi asan abɔ nyame ho sra no bɛsen aba anwanwadeɛ no a na woyɛ no bɛsen aba biom yareɛ no a watɔ fam wɔ mu no wobɛnya ayaresa wobɛnya ahoɔden abrabɔ no a yɛbisi basaa no awurade sɛ bɛhyɛ mu kena na adansedie bɛyɛ wo dea ɛwɔ Yesu Kristo din mu awurade adom no so mfa ma wo na ne tumi nyɛ kɛseɛ na te aseɛ sɛ yɛkɔ so atena awurade nyankopɔn no nwunu n'ase a ɛyere so kyerɛ so sɛ dɛn adom wura no ɔngu yɛn anim ase da biara da awurade nka yɛn ho yɛde sports ɛna ɛtoa so ɛde ama mo na ɛnra baabi abɛfa bi am de kwaku frempɔn de asɛm bɛbo na meyɛ sɛ kwaku frempɔn bɛn we na bɛhu sɛ yɛ Miami boss champion divine clinic Dr. Kwaku Frimpong. Hey, na Ghana yi. Ebi ni wani nso ade akura o. Na aboa bi aka wowo. Ade nya se wa ma ash gold fu akoto chacha. Da bi o. Eyo opani eyo ono a na koto chacha na say enkofo bi na akoto chacha because of so edi animu nti na ono no mo kana asem.
Oh, say football and football no so team na sudden happen to sa team no down na ne ba enso ye CEO so that say no e penny pa club no down and our fan ne ba Dr. Emmanuel no so nye CEO of the club it is a BB Fishy ekoso a I bet you can say pension nchiremu aba ene pe verdict aba bonten ene man e de man de it means an instasha say intina man sa de man
chacha no na so obi ye pani no de ko bia no ye ti ha isankrofo bi de twa bet na mu every 2 minutes bia na first time twa bet na mu odi anka ya we
o man shada sorry no mka se bia ahenkan for mu twa bet nti obo ya fine e bia 1000 cedis ya man 2 years na nkasa odi anka ya fine say because so no ade we ni bae na mum omu ye nhwehwemu na ko so be say 1 year
e no omu hu say doctor nso so ka hu bi
pe omu we abane de doctor so ka ho bi
na sisi ya doctor Meka sai nti azem bu agu ne so
yes won say mra na ye yusu na ya hwehwem ne hu say ade we bu abo nti so feel say bi anya no credit a nso betumi akofo appeal na so de o evidence akwa kire say ade no na nyi say na eche na mum say na eche say gihwem na say onkrata ne to asuma na bia ye bete ho ani ate ho afiri ho nti bebre na aba place bebre nso no ho aka nti omo hwe se ombe ko for appeal na omawe so mo beti a ho che dia
doctor you was what you want
long overdue o se
enu nti ne mpanimfo organ ha ho ye woni ma ne bibre ho ya mo mpese mo ho be fori because ye woni ma ne bi wa do ho ko fori a wani mo nyam ketu bi na nkwala bi di ko twi fam
long overdue obo se uko nya doctor aye o football mani nya wa kan football mu no se bia na nko England and no Germany baby a ye bobo top high football na na ka bi kwan back football ko man nye bi before that Ashgo then na kotoko e wo game bi Ashgo ni kotoko wo game say 2 seasons ago as owner football mu emra no kire say enye say wo do ho e bembembemben ade bi e chacha ade bi a asefa wo beto so na me di unu ade no da bi menfo ho enye de enfole for the sanyama no but in a tape wetin ka say ono no obehye offense ekotokofo opekro de car beto so
in alleged tape
da bi anya in alleged Matthew no nkasa kan enye say bia nkofo na kan Matthew but in an interview no nkasa kan so the car eto so
nso wonim
voice na da din na of also the car eto so
na me ba ye kobobo na meka se me de car beto so me hye kotoko a na eno no ye chacha na beto
as a football rules and as a football circle ni mu no won ye nkasa wo ye wonfo ano embo bibia
na mo football rules no mo de ye adwuma se nka ka ati kran ko ni ho
se we ma etime si
dia e de ntina mo ye pick and choose e de ye football no because ye de ya cat yankasa what we kran ka was nko tena ho
sisia wo dem sisia bibia start on abia first step
into mo de ash gold for na air case study on
bebre sisi so ati ase ai ba na say and ye hwehwemu na say bia ho da ho a then ebia so twede
mo akọ say wani ajewa ho a uhunu say the system is working
aba na say no obo manya mixed feeling kakra mani ajo baabi na me we so aho baabi am ra ho na amfa no enhyase me hwe players a I mean omu age omuntimi nsia kan for a period of years ebia 2 seasons omuntimi embo game players yenim so me top not players omu krom ha omu wo din omuntimi nsia kan fa mo
class as good hodmo
as good intelligence body so division 1 2 dey ya for no dey npo nto nchen but as good top players owo and ohwe ni fine stadium a wasi in fact uba offense kroma no ma few clubs bi pe in omo stadium but we don't see so mbo say eye media including Kotokwane has no money bi but as good and kasa e will find enemies ayo na kasa ne dia obetimi di misesi ne bo ne o kasa o ton obetimi aton so what I say inti bibi say na ko
baby edu amako sisi ya no eye de okọ United ebo bi no won
yes sisi ya baby ya ne okọ United ebo bi oni Interlies nyina enye so division 1 sisi ya onu so Kotoku group ni mu
ene asan apagya no ko na chi
ha ne asan apagya no ko na chi
ene ebeboa Kotoku ana
ora Kotoku ni na agbawie
na Kotoku no da sen
Kotoku da 4th of league 9 Interlies so first offensive 4 no onimbi
Kotoku na me ka asemo so da third yo se wan hwan
order 4th
boy yeah monto aso na
say we nimba
there here
we am here in the order 4th
Kotoku ne da 4th yo na je say
tema youth ba Liberty ba Heart of Lions ba na Kotoku aba
operation hwan no enya amaso on operation dia
na so na yembo nwie
but possible say operation Premier League na be so sa
possible
enti as go for mo nka mo command to me yem mo nti se team bia yenim wom kwa mo koi mo beba ntenten ayre so abai omo season is saying
every 1 year bia the influence nti omo call
nti ayre so abai 2 years time no mesa back
so division 1 so na nebo ya
there be on beba
division 2 ni dey automatically so mbetimi qualify ntenten aba but one question say be say who say sa quality na no mo ho no no eno anom kakobo sa division 2 ni division 1 na
ne atia ni say teams ye ebo Premier League sisi ye ye pekra ebetimi akoto bi ne de akọ bo ase ho ne de akọ share as good na nine tt na mo Dr. Kwaku Frempong no aye kana asem munimu no am say Ghana for mu se den nimu no mo de munimu ara to asoma ya Dr. Kwaku Frempong Champion Divine Clinic
in fact or the asem so aba
masa
interval to us now for Maakye Sports ya da charge modern so e di amamidin Adi Joshua Kwabena Ejenim Yosef Ajiri Etai Echiabrempon Pokuare Foster ina fe Roman Ashetey na ne ken teboma agude musem na bone beda yede eba bejao ene anope yem fasida ema House of Joy entrepreneurship na fe business empowerment omaba na ombe kire insanu juma ompese ne wa wofia wutie me no wa wodjuma utie me no osanso nyansanu juma ede ka ho na bibia enso etimi ekofan eno insanu juma ho die eya na eye se uye bia ekwam die endo da mpo na sukom enso ado omse ne no se ne ye ewo omba be kire se ne ye enwa omso omba be kire afa fruit juice anase ne no do nchema aya ice cream so no ba be kire no that day afa liquid soap shower gel tomato paste afa brown sugar organic weedicides we no we ya wanka so display unfo so na afa etimi ahye ndu nyina ntempa so enso e de ama that day ne ye kire nkogina organic show bia nkokase ne me pedura na se metimi e de spray nru so betimi ahye no we yankasa no ye kire ye ofie na won so timi aye ofie na fe de spray nwura na bibia enso etimi akọ fine e de ama afa organic pesticide spray so no e betimi ache fertilizer say liquid anase ne powder de no ye kire afa biofood digester ene no na so de tum ofrahye ya no na ahye na bibia enso etimi akọ fine e de ma biogas enso no ye kire betimi atafe na fe wankasa toilet no sabi se odidi afa cheme na wada dan no wine biogas na fe wankasa no ode enu aduane ofie na de bibia ofie one ne filling station front nkwanta mapai tumika ko jintitie ni bi na bibia enso entimi enko fine enfama ultimate enso ne ya kire na fe manpower embari medro enso ne ya kire se ne ye no na bibia enso etimi akoyie Eddie amount Saturday 21st of May 2022 na sa training sunkun ebaso New Apostolic Church ewo Achimda na so nchirema ya ni Liberty Travels no na eben ho pe ntene no New Apostolic Church na Achimda ho ne sa training sunkun no ebaso 9 o'clock na fe bibia enso etimi ahyase ntimi no kasa de aya na se na Saturday di anim ya na sa training eba Saturday eba ya na sa training no na se no so shashe so a yero nso nsam ne yedi eja na sa training wanyina se sa ne juma wanyina no oba eso kita 250 Ghana cedis ode ba we ne bo fofofo kra na afa ya kiro bibia na bibia enso etimi akoye edam ye nyina de ho agim konsanu no ho de ya na ye ntine ntumika na so fa ho gym na kogye ntete na nya nsanu juma na bibia enso entimi enko fine enso emfama frɛ number yi ebia openchiremu asim die ya frɛ na fa ginchiremu fa fimpanifo ho number na 024 633 0509 024 633-0509 na afe oni House of Joy Entrepreneurship and afe Business Empowerment for Eddie Enkomo na bibia enso etimi akọ fine Eddie ama yentu ntina fe nsam no yemfan guo no emfama yenko piemu games a enne ko piemu aya European Leagues na eba so no Juve etna fie ene Lazio ekotie sa game no ekoye 2-2 Murata enya go Alexandro enya go de ma Lazio na afe sha game len confidence so no etimi enya go Adima Lazio enna sa game no ekoye 2-2 Sampdoria enso etan fechi Fiorentina ebona kanim enama Fiorentina fo no omonso omutimi etekani baako afokopi EP onima Newcastle United tina fie amande no oche Arsenal ebona kanim mienu ama Arsenal fo no omonso omantimi anti Ben White ehyan ho on goal na fe Bruno Guimaraes enso di goal baako peso a omunya sa 2 goals no edima Newcastle enne big game baso to Boboku and the Southampton etina fie ani Boboku and Liverpool enso ebo sa game no na se baso St Mary's Stadium ona sa game sunukun baso na sa game no na coach ne no ni din ade Ralph Hasentil ne no manager edma Southampton no ono so kasada for sa game sunukun baso no mu o si game na nwumre oni Liverpool ebon de Southampton for ayawo Champions League final no ni game a na se oni Liverpool game no ayawo Champions League final yentien sama Ralph Hasentil enso editu jade for sa game sunukun baso against Liverpool no ehun.
The positive thing is that we have 2 games left against the best team in the world in a moment, maybe another game against Leicester. And for these 2 games, we were using the time for looking on our details and finding a better way of being competitive. And when I remember these games this season at home against the big teams, I remember the Tottenham game where we were 1 man down, where we did a fantastic job. Against Arsenal we have won, against Man City we have drawn, against Man United we have drawn. So we have shown against the top teams that we can together achieve something very big, and this is what we need on Tuesday evening. They know what team we are facing, they know how tough it is, they know what run of form they are, and even if they have some injuries, maybe they all know that how tough it is against the Champions League finalists to play here. It's our Champions League final if you want, and we are going for this with everything we have, and the team that is on the pitch is the team that will do everything for make them proud.
Someone else coach and then Ralph Hasentil and no or manager Edema Southampton to do say na nwumre game on Liverpool ebon die ayamo Champions League final on Liverpool ebon into when some coach no enso that to do nko piem Chelsea na Chelsea so say ne Abrante and Robert Lewandowski no omo ehia no cause Lukaku no die na say ne bone body ense da enso ni Santander no se Bayer for na se Barca for omo ntimi anto Abrante and Robert Lewandowski enfemfi Bayer omo Chelsea omo Johnny Race na Abrante so omo ehia no we report no efi Chelsea and so by don so sam no ye the judge Norbert Club I manager the Liverpool ono so akasa o se afie de wabre o se afie de ne no na se odwen ho on Chelsea o se enye likely say the Liverpool for o metu age Premier League no de so na so cause o hu se Man City o metu drop points na say 2 games on a row no or so hu se ne Man City metu drop points back last game no o abo draw against West Ham o se next game o ne Boboku and the Aston Villa abo ni there o so no judging club o hu se Man City for na se o metu drop points nti de do nchema na se ade a league ni there Man City o magia ne sa yentie se ma judging club and so edituja.
I'm looking forward to the game. There's a chance, it's a big chance. I wouldn't say so because it would mean that City, I don't know when City dropped points the last time 2 games in a row historically. So Aston Villa has to play in midweek. We are not used to that. So as much as I'm sure they're all professionals and these kind of things, they want to go at City, but City is a pretty good football team. So I don't expect City to drop points there, but that has no influence on our game. So we know in an idle world, we go in the last match day and are 1 point behind. That would be now from today's point of view, the perfect scenario, and that's what we try to do.
We some Liverpool manager judging Norbert Club the 2 game no chiremu say onya sure some City for game against Aston Villa. Ebi mu say Steven Gerrard baye adwuma no o say still no onya sure some City betimi drop points against Aston Villa the last game e wa ya EP on mu when some na say judging club and so e that to jensi form na fa yambra fie ye be fisam no so fanto so yam fasida e ma new Bafan Herbal Center the Endromian Asana Aba Baku Edim at a new Buffan Heba Mesha Edoya Antibatu Yadra Nurse Ebwa Emani Mema Enya good typhoid fever and Ehawadrin and I send no stomach ulcer Yem Crone Etitiwa kidney failure menstrual disorder for abdominal pain Etitiwa what do no and any new Buffan Heba Mesha Jimna Bobo Betima Bonafisa Yarwa Winano Etuasia and so Eddie Amam afe new Buffan natural capsule and so Abedo Yadra Nurse Ebwa Mama Yashima Jatum said do a Yanoma Uncle for Habia and so and Fama a male general well-being and so SS mema male vitality afe low sperm contribute me Jumano Baba Nelson Comano intimi and tutu mpone kumabwa intueno uhia aya new Buffan natural capsule na Bobana Bibia and so etimi akoye edema West Space na etiti o premature ejaculation obuano ma ba ne beba odi game ni shisha so anchana we jemu pacho weno uhia new Buffan natural capsule na Bobo na Bibia and so etimi akofine edema malaria so na etiti wa ene no edo no eno ane Buffan mala mesura drugstore bia kasa ope Buffan mala mesuji na Bobo malaria no one time ebe to say adi amount na Bibia and so etimi akoye edema frena bena fenchima ka we chenya no oni mpenifo and so nj number na 0240 581585 0240581585 now oni mpenifo edin komana say 0553 511501 o from mpenifo ba joso na fem koma ka we chenya no onso ni mpenifo edi na Bibia so akoye Eddie ama onim se achina yada division 1 league no Trans zone 3 no Sena officials ne ebesi akon achina subibi achina for ankuti ebo afe young aboboku and Accra young boys enso achina fe oni vision enso ebo odankotokuru asane Crystal Palace enso ebo odan sports na friend Talais enso ni akachi Osas na ebo Tema Youth and Liberty Professionals Eddie Evan Times so Golden Kicks achina fe oni Turu Mighty Jets na ebo Nanya FC and Kwabibrem ebo na fe Accra City Stars and so time for to the find out of flying on some the game no and so at abonway games are Ebaso our division 1 league match na dey so sam no ye dey eja afa Ghana Premier League so match day 29 games no so ebi Ebaso echina na fe Thursday Dona Stars echina fe oni Elimina Sharks ebo Brekum Chelsea ani Mediama na ebo Hearts of Oak echina fe oni Aibobo Kwani Bebe ni Gold Stars at every time so afa Karila ani Great Olympics ebo Ken Faisal ani 11 Wonders na ebo Lagos City ani Dream FC RTU ani Betwem United one for better fe na fe oni Accra Lions so the game no at the Aboni Thursday as good and you know ya find one no so Aboni Asanoko and so the game no at the Aboni way games are not just say Ebaso our Ghana Premier League match day 29 ya it also some no jede eja onim say eno na beto dwa Sabakaya game back top from last season na Sebobo Kuandim at the Ashgold any Intelas at the Aboni no na see ada verdict no and so etimi Ebaso na just say enye fe dia gro Ashgold ya find no na say 100,000k and then no any sika that also say in sa game no na say ya dia bibi ekoso a na enheda ene no enso ani teno don chema GF4 na Federal Committee no mtena se say no Ashgold for 100,000k na omu entua na bibia enso entimi enko fine and for club president and Jenny Doctor Kwaku Frimpong ono sia ban 10 years in football ontimi entwa so enya juma enfama boboku ne boboku and the Ashgold bio 10 years ni ontimi enya juma afi ono sia fine no na say 100k ya na so ono so eba betua afi ono ane ba enen OCU edema club no Emmanuel Frimpong no sia ban no 8 years sinen 8 years ono so fa kwotena fie na bibia enso entimi enkoye enfama no ya sanso afa ne 50,000k na say ni sika na say da papa no so a e don so nsem no jadi eja afi head coach ni din ade Thomas Dua ono so no na afi team manager na se Eduji ono so nchema ono so ya final 2 years ne nia bane o ma yeso mo so mkotena fe nia course no na se enheda enso eni enso sporting director and then na kosi Darrington ono so no ya bane no for ono so 4 years ne ono so ontimi ento so enye game e wo Ghana ha nti we ye na se final ekoye edema Ashgold Intelas afem no okwa Intelas nso di matu omo e de omo akọ division 2 100k na mo so omu etua as omu fine na fe coach Felix Abwaje ono so 2 years na to no so na coach Chirema osoron de wanya bibia e mu nsam no ye de eba team manager na se Ruben Ajete ono so do Chirema na se abane no 2 years ono so do Chirema ono so no sa we ban no enso akọ Eddie Amano goalkeeper trainer and as a goalkeeper trainer and the boy Joseph ono so do Chirema ono so 2 years ban in that no so one player ono so ya hitting say in live ban ontimi engem embo game ɛwɔ Ghana ha into we ye banner na se eno so akwadema players na for team managers team officials bi a na se mu ye adwuma de ema Ashgold na afi Intalia se don so nsem no ye 13 players ne no almost 6 months to 3 years banner ni dey no bibia enso etimi akọ fine enso edi amoma de won so nsem no ye de jonti ban no se na mu nchechemu no enso esi etie bibi kase bi abaso 28th of May when the Champions League final Basso na se Liverpool and Madrid and Ebo sa game na top from our Stade de France na so Champions League dey commentary no if you online sport and Eba and I say near Miami pub in the Eba commentary no share na fi for live commentary no so emfa embro na sa touching the bebre predict and win because so a face sports quiz because so rap battle and so because super nchemu bia o friend number ya bonya nchemu na fi person o sponsor show no so na man 025 623 8713 025 623 8713 ofra ebia person sponsor na se no penchemu bia obetimi agi fempinifo nom na bibia enso etimi akofine era manye fa nsem sina febo fra manfa morning show no ento asumde de Joshua Kwabena Jenim ene no Yosef Agiri abo abro popo kware aboaye Foster na firmu na hyetemu nya bo nsem no ye de beja na na so abo fra manfa de morning show no eto aso
Adisiye Obuoba ofore amanfo emamo ache edeba ahenkan 93.3 FM. Obuoba ofore amanfo emamo ache edeba ahenkan 93.3 FM. Yanju no vi ente mha kra kra. Na me yesi machara. Yesi macharo. Obiara mbrana wo ma yamfa. Obiara mbrana wo ma yamfa. Nane nyame bwa yen yamfa. Nane nyame bwa yen yamfa do. Yamfa bia ku yen nyomeni.
27 minutes after 7, live on AHENKAN933.3. Yeah, the sports and a 2 media. So, me patcho baby, you're doing it. Yakanyina, Kaho, Eddie, Amamo. A very good morning going out to you. Also, O'Shea live all the way from Kumasi, Ebuakwa. Ukrono mi referee ni din fa che me why Kwame entry eden abakomedi, yes, so abakomedi anope abakomedi fo nyina ye che amo ye gidi se mo ho ye de Vista Ice Natural Mineral Water edmefo amo ho nyina ye che amo anope enti se utie enwumne mu nsem a ka bibi a kire yen se oman ye si mu ache ye wa adwuma e wo se ye eno na yen yete ha ye afamu de eni nti wonso so ya na wa ye afamu de se oba yen Ghana ha no a we have trained people to talk, but we have a bit problem. Se eba se yen enye doers of ensem na ye kano a me se Ghana ha no, we have been trained to talk, we have been trained to make noise, say yen kasa bibre anyway nkoyi but obo pini nkrofo no bi so say okay ade no say nkoyi a den na ususu se ye beboa ene uze Ghana ha yen problem ba ko no Ghana ha me be train obi say we professor in engineering, but now at office now I can't omo ni any knowledge about engineering no omo ye practicals and ya kan omo agun say ECG 4 meter no na mo konko so. Meanwhile obi so a professor we engineering, but no mo to office she quote yen problem no we have been trained to talk. Ghana for ye kasa we have been trained to talk. That is why amemwe ye nyina timi kire adwene de fa ho anyway nko ye asomasi na anya ne de ye we wonso so de wo se wo hya ase ye ho adwuma e wo ba bi a wo tie no wo mpese wo be ye Ghana betu mpon a e wo se ye tie ase se wo asede me nso so a mete ha no pai me wa asede me de na migusu a me ye no se we will continually to throw light on issues ye feel say ye twempanimfo adwene baso na ye nyina ka bom tu ho anamon a ebebo ama Ghana akonanim eno ane yeda so te ha ye di ho dwuma no eni nti ya na wa hyene nso e de amame yen afamu de ye onso so afamu de ya na wa ye na atumi aboa yen ye de woda chinti e de beto adwumadi ni so de ama o se ne munim no woda chinti your bra kwantu mu afutu adesua a ye nyina yesua na ye de eboa bo yen bra anopai mame enchia vice principal our youth leadership and no takrase vice principal and I know a friend catch him say dwumadie no bitie o entu de say ukotena ho no na wo di dwumadie no a eya forget obia na fa hye otrim say obia ntie wo a meme nko ade mitie o enti vice principal our takrase youth leadership anopai it's unfortunate we didn't know me contemplate on Stephen any the other one, but I am not too sure. Facha me niama na yekoso wa adwene mu doso omo yehiehyia omo ne omo bonko mo de doso nti se ye ben wo sa na ya ntwro wudi na nto ha na yerefi facha me nti vice principal our youth leadership anopai me ma very good morning me gidi se bibia abokode ye de rade ase abusua wo da chinti obra kwantu mu afutuo ni mu adesua na no pai ye pese yesua kakra Yatra opotoka se mu say learn to ask questions about life. That is the power of an inquiring mind. Mami sign into should be must say learn to ask questions about life. That is the power of an inquiring mind. Eya brofo me famra yankasa yen ye die mu na yen nyina intimate yen ho ase. Ne ye pese ye kire wo nyina eye simple. Eye tie anything. Ye mu bebre no ye mpe ensem bisa. Ye mu bebre no ye de ani hu ade bia sane ye de ani ahunu no ano no but ye misa ho asem. Unse sesi se ye tisi fem na ye ne mabunu bi kokasa se ye ko schools bi mu na ye ne nkrofo bi kokasa wo hono mo a ubebisa obi se Ghana ha hwan na wo hwe ne so abobra hwan na wo hwe ne so asua no nkrofo be sha se som bubo din bebre ye be sha se ye bubo sikafo bebre din o me pese be se despite me pese be se kwakuten me pese be se asumasi me pese be se obenten ye be bubo wo mu nyina din me pese be se ono abo akwasi akwa me pese be te se ono abo MC me pese be te se ono abo kojo opon kroma me pese be te se ono abo kofi ahenkramafo me pese be te se ono abo oluwa me pese be te se ono abo osenyako ye jawa obebubo din ni bebre. But adia baako a Ghana ye mu bebre ye di ho fo ne se eya ye misa ensemfua ye misa questions. Okay, opeso obet se sikefo no abobo mudin ni nyina fine. But what na ase bisa ho se o sorry ya no baba ye kwakutin na wuhunu no ana o sorry ya no baba ye despite na wuhunu no ana o sorry ya no baba ye odi ahenkan na wuhunu no ana o sorry ya no baba ye onipa na opese o baba ye no ana ni aye nim ni se e wo se ye bisa question se o saase free henfa abrabo no o henfa na odi free e na ba bi odi aduro no waduro ye mpesa question no but ni e pe an se we me pesa be se odi ahenkan enti se odi ahenkan da ka mu a se sie ya me ka se ya mpesa be se wo no me pesa me nso me da ka mu no entisa o ye maame oba bia be ka kire wo se wanya bema bi madam men tenase ubehuna wo ba no no de iPhone aba no de we ya ba fie no de asumesi aba fie no de obenten aba me pa cha we tie e wo sa wo ye maame a ho unya abotre na utwiw ben wo ba no na ubisa ne nsem ma me ne wuti ha yi me no mienu nyina anim se yesika sem enso enema ya wo de ba entade bi a wo hyehye ne nansan sane wo ye wuti nansan sane wo ye wabrabɔ no menu mienu bedi adanse se yesika enso saade yi also me boy na me ne wo ho no a o saa na o boy no ye da adwuma onim se ye mu bebre awofo de bebre kurampo ennim omma emma omma ohun boyfriends who say womo husbands am no motian bebre no kra animo na no kanu so ukunu no oyede adwuma no you should be able to know say me ba asemasi ni kunu obenten oye adwuma ABCD bisa question say politicians ne ba mo nchen montu aba mayen yebeye A, yebeye B, yebeye C, yebeye D a eye bisa ne se ehemfa na wo benya sika na frie ensam na wo keka kire yen no yenhwe ani mu nkosi da ben se Ghana fo asem a ye ka ne nei ye de betu yen ho fo na ye de abobra na ya tiase se abrabo a ye boyi enye se fiti ya na beye sa ne tie no akeke na emom se ye hunu bi na ye bebisa ensam ye bebisa questions afa ho a ye benya relevant answers. Misi bisa question abrabo na wo bone se wa misa question a onko wanim wa misa question onko wanim abrantie enye so wote ha na meka kusi ope question bisa enye se bi wote ha na meka But one thing about him, me pepa no. Ope question bisa. I did boy to meet him so say, sir. Okay. Questions. Oh, Bob Brown won't pe question bisa. Oh, okay. No. Enya dia obeden obeku anim. Bisa question. Ewa abrabom. Adwuma ni mu bisa question. Unti bibia se a. Aware anim. Ukunu ya ade bi na de ya wa yedin sa. Na we de me de yedin ya me so me di. De bi. Na de na me yire ase to de bia na se busum bi o se de bi na bedwai. Me de ne busum de ba me so me de ye mfa sa anware. Bisa question. Abrabo aye boy bisa question. Bibia wonti ase bia bisa ne nkyere wase. Imponi oti ase bisa ne nsa nkyere mu yie. Ghana for bebre yampe question bisa. Ye de anu osebo. Ye ni asore ko baby. Eye bisa question. Ghana. Se first na nya Ghana, na your friend Gold Coast. Eti die enti na sesa na Gold Coast be na Ghana. Na mpanimfo na dwene pɔ ne sɛn. Okay, say your friend Ghana, edi Ghana na kure free he. Me se bisa question. Bisa question wa dwumanim, asɔre ni mu bisa question. Ɔsɔfo kura kyerɛ wa kwankyerɛ bi a, ɛwɔ sɛ wo bisa na question no kyerɛkyerɛ mu kyerɛ wo. Ɔsɔfo na akwankyerɛ yi efiri he fa. Enya kwankyerɛ nyina na sɛ ɔka wa no tumu ho. Ɛna no ya wo Ghana hanom sa ya sɔfo bi sɛ na asɔrefo ne mfa ma Brazil ne wo mo panties ne ye kenka ho famra. Na yenya church member ba akokura me na mi sɛ ɔsɔfo question sɛ ɔsɔfo na Brazil ne underwear de ye de yeden wa misa. Ɛna wo de wa ye din bisa question. Abrabo emu bisa question. Uhuru biribi no nte ase a bisa ne nkyere wo mu. Imponi onte ase no bisa ne nsa nkyere wo mu biom ne te ho ase yie. Bisa question. Ɛna wusia wo nua o chia ne wia no aka kyerɛ ne sɛ me se dan bisa question. Ɛyɛ bisa. U bisa ye be kyerɛ wo. So ate ase. Awurade nka yɛn ho yɛda akyi nti yɛma ensɛm bisa nyɛ yɛn de ɛwɔ abrabo yi mu. Usa Ghana ha ne yɛmpɛ no no ɛmde kwa no tuma akwala wa no gbre bibia be bisa ɛde asɛm deɛ na pɛ sɛ wohunu nia wo pɛ sɛ wohunu no wohunu nwie yɛ nti kɔso abisa yɛ de onso de obisa question yɛ bisa eti mu mo ne mo matifia akwala no bibia pɛ sɛ wohunu no that is smartness akwala no ɔyɛ intelligent. Akola no ope baabi akọ ope daache papa eni nti no hu bibi obisa no Ghana ha ye behuru pa se ohuhu obi fra yemu but why no obenya kukudura ko bisa no ene say we will talk about security say national security the memo bi ababonten o mo say sorry no mo kwa sorry a amamu nyina nkɔhye sorry dan ni mu awosem yiyi binom a omo ebebo mo ho ban omo so be nante hwa hwe se anipabonefo bi ameto nhyɛ mo so because omo hwe petitakramo mo hunu ne se anipabonefo no omo nya nsɔre baabi anipabo chenku sa no a omekoto ahyɛ so aduombone national security Ghana ha yawo Ghana ni be hunu ohoho bi pa wonko bisa na sem obeti ayesi bibia yira wa ha ene be sa brante no mi hunu no no nenam ha uhunu no na okobisa ne den bisa question bisa nsam krache o pede ho ufiri he o ebia me firi ha me gyina na ade na bibisa o question awa no popo saa ukwa burochira ya sada employ mrewa no ibinom adwuma o mo ye no obehu na brewa ode ne nsa na ode ato wo no so no wo hwe fam ho onye bibia na wo hwe wo hwe wo mo a ase okokaka no ahwe na chi ase pressure ton subi no onya hunu saa pe eno an se wa fresh a omo number no emergency number ye ba beso a osisi ya but ye Ghana ha de ente saa Ghana ha bi se bisa question bibira ye so pasem anopai abrabo no se obebua ma na ye woda eye bisa nsem na ye mfa no yie emfa ma wo awurade nka yɛn ho na adom no so mfa ma yɛn ɛwɔ yesu din mu amen yɛde de wobɔ nkrataa mobɔsoɔ no ɛto adwumadie no so ɛde ama wo sima no aduanan baako abɔ apa anɔpa no nso ɛho ɛnɛ yɛ brada May ne da ɛtɔ so edu enson kwaku sɛ May na mo fɛ no kotoni ma no
wɔn kotoni ma
okay
kɔtɔn ketenketen
nti ɛnɛ yɛ kotoni ma ne da ɛtɔ so edu enson
yɛsɛ yɛtwa hafu
yɛtwa pa nyankopɔn yɛ adom nso a 27th ɛna NPP for original elections no
na me kan ade bi asɛ my shock kakra ai offer honorable Jeff Kunadu
nya no korɛ
ananta de ntina o yesa
nya no korɛ sɛ ni nyina yɛ gimmicks ni bia sɛ me ne wo kɔ na sɛ me hwɛ na me ntimi wo a ɛwɔ sɛ me hyɛ aseɛ sɛ me kekawo me yɛ wo niema bi
ɛna sɛ o yesa people scroll yesa no mo nya de
nya no korɛ Jeff step down
nenta de ntina paper a whole paper ɛna babo nchin se nipa nka no de saa de wa betu
ɛna sɛ ɛyɛ whole paper no nso na yɛde yɛ mischief ne ne yɛkenka ho yi o
ntina da bi o na sɛ paper no nso na nso no ɔde bibi babo nchin te so confirm ana mo nyɛ ne saa
ɛde ahia
papers no ɔmo dwumadi different from ya yɛ kasa o radio no so na
oh masa
silence bi babo nchin te so confirm
ɛno ne yɛ kwa me nkroma time ne sɛ de papers ne nyina onhu sɛ papers ɔmo apologize
ɛno sɛ brown envelope pa
ɔmo timi tro rejoin da pa chew da bia
oh enye good
even yen kroma bre so kra na ekoso nti no ene no ekoso na nyanwanwa so aja ze
nti na mo ababam se ni papa se ya de nti no afrim
enya no kre enya no kre
onhim no
but Jeff da so gina mu Jeff Kunadu ado
menya politician me chian pipi chian DC na so na bo Jeff Kunadu nko ade me support no 100 times enya ne political mind nti o
na ne de
business mind papa no teze
any ayi MPP for say me move be say yechiri kokwa ayi ne ma
just saying
uchiri kokwa ukodi ne ma saying
ono me penase because of maza adwe da opa ni trim
enya senketwa
oh
na oni say ono before obeye ne say your microphone bi ho no mo they were born into politics no or a businessman be or what be one of them
no me penase because of the business mind no
that's it
onya ne sa
I say honorable Kwesi Akwa
yes
honorable Kwesi Akwa eya na mumu bi no e ma dwen say e bia e ba ha na e be hunu no we knew him before coming here
yes so ya kra
na ye nimu no say or a businessman
mind
so what say enya politics
dabi
anything na me ba ha na mo am bete so mo ye mo politics no a obi timi because of say wa man ho kwan so oba be MP into obi timi so dem no di na temo all in the name of politics me hu say na e ha me encourage businessmen no e mo nwura amanyosem because me ya me business me command me respect already ono ba Kwesi Akwa ono no time na o ye ne private business how dare you say o betwa ne mpo wase ne ne ye koso yi untumi
this is about a public figure
na be very worrying sa de no e koso trend na e koso na enye sa no e ma hwe osofo yi ana no kofom ye eno ka me ka se na no fom ye wa kire na dwen osofo yom so wa kire na dwen wie ye se ye ntia se because of politics enti bisa ho se eye wo papa anka wo bedi na tem
and because of politics south of on tax
what ya
on tax
ya
ta de ntina bia ni na o kire na dwen democracy mu ne ewo no
ewo democracy mu
enti dem bi na ngomo horo no
enti sane Ghana ha politics no and enti me hu businessman bi na opesu owura politics ni mu sa ya na eye me ya bebre because we be kwam ye de nanimu akotwitwiri form enti te se yewura Ernest Ofori Sapon yewura despite ni nwia no o yes wo je sa appointment no akwakoye COVID-19 board of the member no na me de me shut down so because the moment
yes me ko bi kra me new akwana wa ba
so aja it me na me shut down so but nka yem politics na ye Ghana ha no those people na won ko muwura mu o nim say obi wo politics mu ne dia ne say ye wo ne tu mu oni apart from politics say ne ye say politics ye gu a oni hwiye
biem da bi
oni hwiye biem o and most of them na manage Ghana meanwhile no your businessman hwe say ne one man otumi managing the business ya hwe yewra kwakutin one man o enti what na say bi sa ho say sa onipa we ntinka ye ma ne kwan de Ghana fa bi ahye ne nsa etinga ontumi managing mane moro so
obey ne simple
ono ankasa in a private way no
odi ye fa na gwa kwesi akwa enkoso ni example on me politician hospital
we bie
much is we bie
okọ yen empotem ho no kwa benya domi Ashoma estate ne hospital ni bi wo ho
oh edoso
e ho no na
say alent say record am ti pen say ye kan obi o private hospitals ye be first 5 for kan ho bi and alent say so no kwa ne dikan also
me no minimum free Ashoma estate because in the hospital ni bi wo ho nti ho na minimum ni free
okay
so what I say ansa na me crampo me be sia no dan ha se wo be ye MP no so what I say
alright
onya me ye MP no hwe se ne ono ankasa kra bi hospital so wo de wo hospital bi hospital na bi no na so wa fa nipa 5 for per kra no nipa 5 no ni mabusuya e dan wo m o ti ha abusuya dan wo
he
obi so ni odi ankan ye adwuma nti wo yisikani a wo so bi kra mada enye izo enti we I was say ye ma ye ni koho na ye di obuo e di ma businessmen any women na omo aye successful na fe omo person omo wura politics mu no o se di obuo ma wo mo
ana me hunu se nkofo bi sa no ade ne I say akwese e yo frɛ etwe wo mo
sa
because ono ne ho ton yesa ne ho ton no ho ton but change that opeso wura politics mu na bibi ntia bibi nti na opeso wura mu no tinipa bisa na ye ma wo mo chance
I was say ye ma businessmen no
but the ono akotena na bro kira ye hu ade bi oye o Ghana num se ya o ti abro kira ye adwumatu ato ma wo mo a wonye ne sika ode ba Ghana no sani pa na o se esuro no
sana se
we di o ti anum se obi anwuma Ghana fo nya biye
sa
ate enjo ni je ni
obi won so a obi won so o ti abro kire but obi anwuma o Ghana ha ankofo ye bi so ate ase eti meme die for one nka ye ma businessmen and women now my successful e wo mo private way no ye ma mo kwan mo rap politics ni but in ye say politics no I no hu bibia wo what say unya wura mu a akwa say if you can't beat them you join them mo so muduru wono na bibiri no etoto papa so
kra that's the problem ti ana me bisa mo say no e ye shebre woman na
ti say ma dwe ho a minim obetimi a successful man private
obewure manu agugule no ase tam tumi bie na no nsem be fi
akwa ti say ensemkyerofo ya no mo so ba be amanyosem yi meti halumi ama no krekrekrekrekrekre nyame ya wadom na ayi mikrom nkokofo se yama akwan ana nkokofo se da bi yama akwan a mesemefro bepo no na ma fro bepo no na ma ko bepo no so emprise so force me ma akwan brabe emprise MP honorable OPK me pa cha no hard feeling bia nya na dwu so betu meti e ka pre ai di 2 MP ni bi but asem ka enti hwemudi wade honorable OPK hwemudi wade na ma fro so se mi kodi MP won price so anansa abitifi ana nkokọ constituency me nso mi ti bi di MP ba bia o na ma ko se mi kwakwa kodi a afa mi nya ko wura parliament ho ko ye ne ba ko mienu pe eno ano no
afa otu
adentia
ti se obi a wadi politics achiache ti se sankofo ne betumi yi sa security na kire yen
ehu
age wo mo pe ene betumi aka kire yen
ehu papa
si enim se tete no ana nsa ade bi won ma say tete no ya ye ato no munti wo ye dan a sa tunsuanso no be fam enim se politics mu so mai bibi sa ato no mo de I don't know
but ya na me de me dwen ho amenti ase o onipa ne very very good onya gbowura ya baby aye
ana ade ba kun so me hunu se party nhihye no e ka ho bi ba ku bi ewu me tan pan se se party ni ye de ayo de anyo o party no ban no san se u betumi afun oguo no ma se tam
I see
big issue biaba
o de wunya ya
yes
but party
say ade bi party ni ya de enye and so because of your amendment e shock kete say defend no
ɛdeɛ na
and so one him say dey nyɛ now be defend
onyi ni sɛ saa ne tie deɛ a ɛbra so a wɔ sɛ yɛ hyɛ ase encouraging nkrɔfo so ɔmo independent
oh yes and so yɛ fantastic papa
na yɛn to abama nka Ghana parliament yi na yɛ wɔ independent ne bɛyɛ te sɛ 30
come on mozen ka sa party equal party no wɔn bɛ sesa wɔn bɛ yɛn sakra bebree wɔn mu dwuma cause ndi bɛ yɛn hwɛ yi formina ni
so no like ɔyɛ MPP ni so ɔyɛ MPP ni nti na ɛyɛ obvious sɛ ɛyɛ den a ɔbɛkɔkɔ so with MPP ɛna mpa ɔno ɔmo ɛkɔ yɛ yi so that's it but nka yɛnya candidate a ɔno no nhunu so ɔyɛ MPP ni ɔyɛ NDC ni ɔno nkwa kɔntɛnkorɔ na wɔyi n'anim ayɛ ne campaign na nka ɔmanfo na to aba de ama no okoduru hɔ no mu a ɔbɛyɛ ne ɔmanfo ne pɛ ɛnyɛ ne party pɛ
dabi
ɛno na yɛ ɛno
no sa no party bia nkonya apa hand wɔ no so
dabi
o ne hwan
dabi and I think
so pan bia wɔ no so
I was here share encourage saa deɛ no I was here share
independent no
monko bebree
2024 ya nya independent be 5 crank here
afɛ de nyame adom akyem ɔdan NPP ɔmabato ne bɛba so
saa hallelujah
amen
wow
afɛ de ntiase ayɛ adwuma ama abato ne bɛba so na sɛdeɛ nhyehyɛ ne tie no na mepɛ na ma bɔ mu akyerɛ tiefo nti deɛ wo bɔwura mu ahu na afei mehwehwɛ na mehu a okay mahu ha nti ɔmo kyerɛ sɛ wei ɛyɛ message anase memo from constituency secretary or say I have been directed by the director of protocol eti me kind of brofo ana won so akyere mu abatwi so what you say
pass mama me
or say I have been directed by the director of protocol at the NPP headquarters to officially inform all aspirants and delegates that the National Council in their meeting held on 12 May 2022 has recommended for the continuation of other constituency elections.
Okay.
Oh,
me just all kind of mafa.
And me content
okay. What can Bumba me tiase say? Kratan say NPP headquarters. Woma tena kese pa. Ena ahye wono nipa na wakasa zisia ne say. Nti twaso on wodum na man tini.
Okay, nti ma me fan 11. I have been directed by the director of protocol at the NPP headquarters.
Okay. Then I said director of protocol so what NPP headquarters. Ashe nipa wakasa say
to officially inform all aspirants and delegates.
Officially, na say nyakukwa mi onu kwa na ekoka officially o kam obi ati eye pen obi adi atum. O ka che say hwan
that the National Council in their meeting held on 12 May.
Womu ye meeting 12 May National Council
2022 has recommended for the continuation of the other constituency elections.
Okay, womu atum say atem da constituency elections na enwo ba asem no womu ntoaso.
Below are the details of his directives.
The didi so yi eye ohye na ohye me no enwo hyehye.
1.
Bako
continuation of polling station elections.
Yeah, twa polling station abato no so.
Into bracket 3 centers.
Into bracket 3
centers.
Emiai makumiensa.
Wednesday 18th May 2022.
Wukwada kotoni mambo ne da etoso aduonu
for it to be conducted.
Ene bekoso.
It say wachina
ya. And then I say 18th moment. Oh, okay.
Electoral area coordinators election.
Electoral area coordinators about one.
Slated on the Friday 20th May 2022.
And also the akoshe fiada. Kotoni mabosome. Neda etoso aduonu an.
Aduonu pepe.
Aduonu 20th. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
3.
Miensa
constituency elections.
And say mention
mention about why the constituency chairman, organizer, secretary.
Okay.
Inti and also say Sunday 22nd May 2022.
And also the akwakoshe kwasiada kotoni mabosome ne da etoso aduonu mienu.
Note that this directive
sheno so say sa ohye
is sanctioned.
Asotwen
is sanctioned by meba. Note that this directive is sanctioned by the National Council and all would-be aspirants must comply.
Shannon so say sa o shey council national council for no wɔn ɛna de saa tumi krata wei aba bɔnten sɛ yɛ mmɛka nkyerɛ mu na ɛwɔ sɛ obiara di so na bibia ɛyɛ brɛ hallelujah
amen enti sign ne yɛ kuku baden ɔno no yɛ Kuku Badin for Director of Protocol NPP Headquarters yate.
Okay, nti Kuku Badin ansa shakata yase.
Ena nsa ehye sakata yase. Nti yare se yensa beka Kuku Badin. Na se dia branch ya relax wo ho no mo no minim se ne oba adwuma o.
Odi ben kwa na.
Minim kura ho. I wasn't already in between lines se baby aye kwe de. Hey.
Ekika ko ho. Aha. Tinka wie ya na da so.
Oh, edi o wa hene ba. Brofo
man, Englishman, 1,000 matinasi, anope mwa efe, mechine Achim Police, bra Facebook live search AHENKAN933FM 93.3 FM dem, yopo, anopa non so ba community adunu watwe, 758 Addis Mama, de obonka tawdo abejo no kwa nin kusibu adu 1,000 matinasi amede baba sumo, na poso, dem de sha se the new crusading guide, de obokrata. The new crusading guide the Obokrate Elba Mania Ocha say Ga East Assembly no woma kwache 35,000 Ghana cedis. Wom dia koma contractors say womun fiase na womun si kwabenya police station. Womun si ye decide kana akoma contractors yon fiase ensi. Ehun the new crusading guide the Obokrata no ediaba.
Kwabenya police station no. Ehon mo na jailbreak course no. What say mre bia de nkrofo bi koto ha omudwane ye.
Jailbreak
Wante.
Da bia na mante.
You emre bia de nkrofo kugu ho. Sell.
Antina say ebi wo no mo, but om ko ye nsakra wo.
Container mu.
Wanti om ko si wo frankasa.
Eno ne container. Ehon ne di nkrofo koto yo mudwane ye.
Capital town.
Container.
Areho. Na krata ko ya san de aba say eku bia ye fe wo mo concerned voters movement CVM. Wo mo say Omampani na nado dango gufodo eto a ojeje ewo mamu no odidi dwuma onyansa kwan so pa CVM boss ena e ka kire imani fo say munya din na nado sika no o de ye nwa papa ehun sem krate adi aba sanso ena sam miken kane mampani Orajon Dramani Mahama the new crusading guide the Obokrata tosumiensa enedu ena krate atwabo no se bem ena oje say abane said ya odigana ya vuto no arewo kani mampani John Dramani Mahama say di abane di sikasem ye o mamu no arewo ntinani apotre no pa wono so kan bi as abane ebejai na odi ide esefata ehun sem the new crusading guide edi aba me ko the chronicle the Obokrata mu the chronicle the Obokrata just say abosu gold mine womo apausika $80,000 womo de ekopen nyama wom de atonioma ama akuafo eko Kenya wom amanye ahoden e de ayekua ne yi ehun sem krate e de aba yese Ghana ye ne Zimbabwe fo yegusu edi nkomo ye betabri sika de ahye akuadwuma mu ehun sem so krate e de won sem aba ena afi osofo hwe ensase e de mu nyoma nina so se Ghana fo be kaya na no da won kram puni mantemu ena Bulgarian fo wom embassy yeah, omafo bi ko dwirigu say tam ehun sema sorry bim ya the chronicle etihu ewanum say National Lottery Authority NLA for womu emma private lotto operators womu momu tumi krata womu di bedi dwuma ehun sem krate atebiri aba the chronicle meko the anchor the Obokrata mu the anchor eno Owura Razak Opoku ese abano Edi sika bosia esombo $3.5 billion ene tua kanema mpani Owura John Dramani Mahama eka bosomi bia na ze na ban de ne ka na ose odi atua ayo ehun sem krate edi aba na yase abufra bi wanya mfinhia dun watwe 18 years boy oko school oye SHS ni na no ankasa atenase ede bosomi maako watwe aye ka enye made in China, made in Kosovo, made in Germany, made in Ghana, made in myself, 18 years boy. Waye, yakati etwa mfuni ediaba. Kano efe nimum do. Efe pa. Ya unsem nimfuni eda de uncle. de obokrata mu ene anope eno nam so ma ne maame esre se omanfo meboa no na ne ba nimdie kakraka sei eda nitim no yempa be papa emfa nsi
okay enti yebepa be papa de na si maame mfa we entwam na fe me ma kwan ne to aso ye kwa homa no so na yakodi enkomo we sisi ya ye ne Isaac Ofori ena ekotwetwe nkomo ono no eye president the All Teachers Alliance na sisi ya rom de nhye bi dia ba mo kire se teacher colleges ni na say training colleges ni nyina no omo award wo ma se ya award wo mo kra dada asisi ya no mu wi a ye be mo degree yan konko je na dwen kire mfa ho opani wuti yan kan FM so ni umpo mboko de ya de radia se nti oti sa semi minim se wati a oti ye no uso mu sen
mpacho media inchem obia AHENKAN FM madam has an opportunity or damn but preamble no am say we line na mu ye de party o preamble no nante nti so betu metu
nti sisi ya the line mu ye come on all right nti na me bisa say aban aye ne say training colleges ni nyina no ade a oye no degree awarding institutions meaning say when ni eja so a what otie no say na uso mu
as for training college degree awarding institution the policy to transform training college into degree awarding institutions some say I'm say it is now I shall say because long time even in the past previous government NDC 1 NDC 2 no something teacher unions ni other relevant institution edi ho abobo say from diploma no to degree na nsheda anya kwantenti bi sa nti uboko ko wie diploma wa ba teacher wa kira dia obeni ni mu anu de into 3 years for 1 year ka ho never pay na we degree at least who knowledge ni who understanding no ebe ko deeper actually say o diploma be na wakokoye another 1 year no say 2 year top up no na if you say to me transform teacher training college into universities in Jebeboa. So the policy of transforming colleges are called university in there. It's a good thing. Or yeah. Na technically no. Which I think sometimes ago Abraham this for power no. They decided to change polytechnics into technical universities. But the only challenge that made them, as at the time, was infrastructure and then human resources. Let me say, manpower for teaching degree courses, and build up with training college. Over training college, most of the teachers they clear MPhil. In those days, I actually diploma. No, most of them have MPhil degrees. And other qualifications are research oriented. Some of them are not even research oriented, and they're the child will get to college. And eventually, before a government they take a major step to transform it into a university, what do you call it? A college university. Let me say, university college. Affiliated to maybe UCC and now say UW, because UW need. UCC on all run educational courses in terms of university status AGD or Maimu and to some extent Africa. Looking at the infrastructure also aspect, then we say College of Education, CCI, the College of Education, Okoha, we say for they lack so many things. The same way in Oko. Maybe say for training college. So don't infrastructure but infrastructure and same Pata University. Sabi. In those days in Ukraine, some senior high school bit say we see girls high school crown. On Ukraine for infrastructure, ne door switching college bit is community college. Into infrastructure wise, there's a limitation in a human resource wise, so. We here lectures are at least they have obtained PhD in order to raise the standard. And yes, about 30 accreditation. In the issues of colleges, university, I ever run a degree in it. I think it's a good policy, and it has come at the right time. It needs a lot of thinking. I'll say, because infrastructure-wise and then human resource wise, there's a huge gap. Government so one share a repercussion for the whole policy. So.
Okay, and we are Kwakobani say no boa improve the quality of teaching and learning ayana etai ekoso ewo classrooms no
to some extent no, to another extent yes, because having a degree and teaching in an environment very difficult to know will not bring the outcome that you need. Until you can be a degree holder, then you go and meet an environment or affect you with man or you know who outcome or pay. Because Oshe Ghana educational infrastructure no, the way I actually shared no, yeah, in such a way say the authorities involved, GES ni all stakeholders, especially Minister of Education, which is a major stakeholder in education affairs in this country. They are only after result. And the result that they want is that the schools are running. But the schools are running. They are seeing children going to school. But as to the Nkwalana Yechilawandeno, background, the outcome, Oshe Ghana ha. Nkwalaa ya practical and ya important to ni awona okay science. We is Nkwalaa if you are because they become doctors, you can see by evidence and and even those who become nurses, you can see by evidence they are practicing something. When will be okay art or practicing bibida? On practicing other than no, that could Ghana Water Company, no, so, or, I made media. We crowd to them, you cry me here, and I'm a boy. What do we call ECGs? I watch them the way I maintain light on. I mean, to maintain a light on.
Your on job training, woho.
Into what we call which them, I met any light on. Yeah, and make be a solite now. I mean, I had to make solite now. Obia, who may not be my. But we only see my own say on air science, those of us are on our doctors now. Some of them can even open a private clinic and operate it. Their impact on the society is high. In the educational system, we Ghana Hano. Obviously, a replaying effect, no, a dozen. Then the is actually a paper go Minister of Education, any agency I ever had years. Yeah, to education Ghana AJGM. Is here on a transitional level with education. Yeah, crucial transitional levels, no. A year 2 pet. A year KG, a say a friend early childhood education. Yeah, a very crucial transitional stage. And a friend senior high school education. We are 2 transitional phases if you want. Abain taking the eyes a fee. Early childhood education. My mentor will be who call private school. Ubenya teacher for bear say 90% of the other never call private school. Obi and person never call a friend saying public school. Sa when you say annually sa puzzle. How can we solve such a puzzle? Say never call a friend saying private school. Abraham child or public school. Intimate job is may fact 2 transitions, early childhood, ne senior high school education. Namida Chiro Adikaka, now Chiro say the link between Ukanya degree or Tono College, ne quality of education Ukama Seminole, and said that you was into private school, they have paid a lot of attention to early childhood education. or your nursery, ni KG education, or your priority, topmost priority or private schools are. Osha private school for they devote a lot of time, energy. Into a colony fee KG no, not at least basic English here, or only basic English. Come, go, bring me this. Don't take this. Basic English no than Akalana no. Basic mathematics. You'll be able to count at least up to 20. Able to identify shapes nade. Or to identify colors. Akalano I said basic mathematics nade na only. In the sign number 2 a better foundation. Because all by the cockers one basic knowledge will be a lot of government schools. KG in nursery education should I need you last in your opportunity to class be kwasela madam for. Na we do one I mean who KG education me shame me. Nkwalano come Nkwalano because I say who private school I compulsory. Who school feeding fees 4 cities what the call. The baby Yamo, you bay say, you the Banama or Bansana, or the Banama or Dansana of the school. Indeed, I say they pay a lot of attention to the children now. The children are not, when they say, their minds are not overburdened with or commonly hunger and they are free, they learn. They will TV require. I'm a quick class and Colano good classroom one, the Colabra boy Basa. Now, school feeding, and say Papa Bang. School feeding my Papa Bank. Into a banner, KG education, and said I need more government schools. Even when you go to big towns like Kumasi and Kakawana, only few schools can demonstrate to say, yeah, Shankwalano. Majority of public schools are they are running KG and AC, they are running a basa.
I see. So, per the awo can naturally say, idea, baby idea focus no akono. That shouldn't be the case now. So you per se you improve the quality of education I was see a chance here from the scratch.
Yes. Transition in the mamo two areas of transition, early childhood education a crucial transition. In the more example now over senior high school. In those days, senior high school, secondary school, senior high school crying senior secondary school SSSS in those days SSSS. And should I ever tell how on our year SS 1990, 1980, even the early 2000s, no SS and this is SSA one of you. Oko SSA, ne say practical, you can be this knowledge acquisition, no. Na knowledge acquisition, I say I knowledge acquisition. It was in the past, no. In the past, no. The was SSC rate of failing was on a high power. But we not so feeling 1 paper, not 2 paper grammar. Your ability, knowledge you acquire, no ability to even demonstrate what questions then. Clear.
Okay. I think that our point has been made very clear. And see, you see, have BBNia, you best sign a baby Mira. Okay, and see, Isaac Ofori and a quarter train command or your president at my All Teachers Alliance and an operator and a carbon commodify. Colleges of education are buying say or our the woman mama baby degree institutions ono so adwen kire na ode ato adwumadi ne so no kwaku oboba na ugusu a wo kire de obon krata ni mu a nti wada ro mato asoma
mate medase na me wo de obokrata ya tudin say the uncle de obokrata na the uncle asamba kwa me de toaso e wo hono na makọ krata ofrumu ene say ukọ asantema chairman wontumi a oye NPP chairman ane ya say what threaten honorable Oseche Mensa Bunsu say Sano Makano wontumi threatens to expose Che Mensa Bunsu if do kratafa to so mensa ena the anchor de obokrata de wonsem aba pibito na tumunchine said ye tie ne se fata omanfo beka ya osojani a chese onye sojani kitu sojani mapa osi okọ jogging ena ye nim de koba ye se omsu so ekronfo so edi omanfo ko brim no denchra oboase wom ko brim na si na bo blocks ekunu ya Major Mahama somanfo bɛka ya ɛno ne ase ɔman no ni case no ya tum ni case ni atum Supreme Court Supreme newspaper de obokrata na kasa asembu yi na krata kro yana Owura Razak Opoku ka che Imani wo mu panyini Kofi Bento se omampani na nado dangogu fado na ban no onsai sika onsai eto evan kware chinchinga sika bia beka ne se bia ode de sefata krata we na de Owura Jeff Kuno de wonsem ba no sisi na ofa se clarify se on free odasu ginam na Owura John Kuma akache NP pamonyoku no se ewo se chinchina chia enwotwe no wo mu bum wom dom go tojo na anye ya o ma betwe ene omuti wo wom de bebu na se ekwan bia e wo so mo fa so wom bebu nwotwe no no e wo so break 8 no na wom twa mfinjia makoma ko dumie no 12 years ene Owura John Kuma akache NP before ne se na sa de we betumi abaso ade se wom ye dwumaden na wom dan suban pa adi ansana wom atumi abusa enwotwe ne mu ho nsem kratai adi aba eye Supreme newspaper de obokrata no nsem eno no the Daily Dispatch de obokrata na mde to aso amount the Daily Dispatch say kani mampani Owura John Dramani Mahama o se he Africa no mse ni na abibremi anu mse ye ka aso ya wom tumi hwe abato so ye pa eye Ghana Electoral Commission Owura John Dramani Mahama ebo EC abaso se eye Electoral Commissioner African mse ni na wom yade papa wom ni seso African mse ni na
why no baba so yi
former president John Dramani Mahama
okay mate ma main sign enkwa homa no so mra biom yene Ira Ernest Akosa oye deputy PRO at the Ministry of Education opani woti yanka AHENKAN FM so ni ya mo ache mpomboko na wadaroma honorable yawo osei educhum onimunyansa ne ho tesɛn
nyame adom ade patche de ne ho ye ansa na wo yen krampo ye manti de office by 7:30 na papa no dru dada no so the last day of better free office that's still commitment and application kwa papa na edima na edima ne ho ye ba
ye de radia senti anopa ye ba maso ye ho no mo ye nante se etiawa ye nya ntie dada ye nyina kra nim dada se aban aye se or the colleges of education no or ma omutumi ama ma award degree into ba be degree awarding institutions na ade ba beto monten so no dodo no a kire o ma dwene se o nka ye na so ase we no kwakwa ye bibi se misplace of priority I was thinking my focus no echo down grassroots near the nkan ma yenye wo initial reaction I was decisions aban di abase all converted colleges of education at the awarding degree holdings and say institutions in the
educational system a normal system. The normal system you can't continue to run an old program abroad and normal for and so because also in other jurisdictions and other areas and I'm my force in the DNA now in terms of education I'm mobile no to first you have college education now you have teacher training you have a POSEC and POSEC there's a post secondary we middle school those there's no team call now when you set B if you want about set A time no from 1998 I call college education and in year 2000 you might set A post secondary you might set A if you around 2007 2008 and I'm so more ASO they are no more diploma I'm a diploma awarding institution I check and a better college education no more around but sometimes I think I'll start to be corrected but I've not checked it correct I didn't know so to be supply information we share that action now is a change from diploma awarding institution to the degree awarding institution now it didn't commence during the time of NDC
yes NDC that's right yes
If I remember, it's something right. I remember then.
That's right.
2016, and I'm supposed to pilot here. And that's when it's exclusively no master degree as a degree awarding institutions. Now, misplaced priority as people are attributing it to that. But then, what should say? It be a college of education. Now, also, University of Cape Coast, and now University of Science and Technology, and also called Uniba. Now, a deep panel or could just steadily the free classroom. We are crown so very distance. It's at distance, and I'll go a degree. I've been a young man that opportunity. Now, a 3 year now, you're 4 year a month. That's how 4 years only, or coming out with first degree in a specialized area in education. If you acquire early childhood development, acquire guidance and counseling, acquire education administration. No, acquire independent session. It is all back out now. I can say the masters, and I said there's also one in the pipeline saying, sorry, you give them the opportunity to grant a master's program in education. The department on that classroom and to them or chairman here. No opportunity, no assign a master's. I come. It's a couple 4 years, no. There is just structures, a pressure basket. Because we cover here require a year of secondary education way back. That's our first year. I'm not going to be for more than even 200. But I doubt class here be free watching. If infrastructure said about the county. To the rate of infrastructure development and yet so swift and not so rapid, a gradual. And it's a buyer who now you're sourcing for funding. Yeah, quite to Tucson, it's a 45 college education nationwide. Yes, so massive. You see, sorry, brother, now a best 300 at a time. I think it's something that we should encourage. Say nation, the young tenacity. And now coming related to zero attention as a free basic level. No, that perception that ought to be corrected in the sense that it didn't feel so attention in now. A college education at a sexual level. No, that is not the issue. Your first project to be Gallup. So Gallup, when you're seeking to about 10,000 schools, you are resourcing. Apart from budgetary allocation, now aircon, get fund, GMPC, now so vacuum air boy ACCC classrooms in the way. And then I buy any I buy any of them. So without the basis, and I say, Corano, I see, and Savannah are stronger. You say, external foundation in a year, there is 8 million. I buy so mindful of that. Say, resource just a cut down. I mean, Corano, next year, who will be teaching learning materials or making other bombing. I buy it to Sana.
I see. And the last time Crano senior one can would the new year, the Abanan so a raise another issue. Say see, and I say my attention and so I could free senior high school into Okwa. To send area na ye de schools, no command school for free class. Say a medium. Chalk or crowd come here, ye beer. Almost as no so why ye didn't kakra. Sana Musumuno.
Pastor question again.
Nami bisa say senior woka send Crawford say misplace of priority akoso nti ene kra na ma mo attention nyina so akọ free senior high school ne so okọ basic schools ahodo ni bia entare ankakane free uniforms free textbooks ayede kọ chalks ne niam ahodo no sese enko biem.
Yes sir. It's the car project is about 10,000 low performing schools nationwide. You have more resources. Uniform inside and I said the Gallup project. First schools in the European and that World Bank project expanded for 5 years. So the brown beyond normal being and grand normal being and and for me now provide them all. I said for the class and a more small I think is a motivate you and my Jumano and Moya no you come anyway. I say no attention in the new for and the next time you call me I'll get you the figures.
I see.
Quite fast so because I have other education. Every year we are increasing. This year I think it's around 47% or so. 47%. Which are supposed to be last year, the previous years now. This allocation at the basic level. I was so great.
I see. But as we speak in Nokrano, yet yes, I dilapidated schools be Ghana. How meaning say, and also some way aware, and one I'm to 21st century Ghana.
Ministry they are aware, but the system now around, and sometimes the district will put up a classroom block without informing the ministry, neither GA. Say you go philanthropic and also make a school damage. As you know. You are not starting them saying the best. It's in our buying quality or South Africa's now or that's a database, you know, of schools now and the trees now and it's one among the being in April. But I am not the irony of it is that one team in and son or tackle maybe 3 years more. And I say at a tertiary level. It's super so all the 4 million years. No. Yeah, it's also about a bedroom model. How do you deal with them? You allow them to go. Without attending to them via other infrastructures and certain skill and attitudes. And we try to balance it. So, basically, on that tertiary level, that tertiary level also, when you go to most of the better institutions now, they are so lagging behind in terms of infrastructure, classroom laws, hostels, but that's not to say. So we need a moment called special institutions, no moment called university, no moment called Lagos, and I say you have a moment called UVAS. No, you still have to do everything possible. So and to the Ministry of Education, did not understand your study too. It's so aggressive and mindful of the fact that at the basic level, investment is also called Nama at the chain of the schools that are treating and different. We are collaborating with our partners, stakeholders, to be too sad.
The argument now has been said, infrastructure deficit, ya ne wo no mo enam so ma ye de get fund de buy ya ene mobile ye na ma collateralize no eno kra ka hu bi ena ama sesisi ya no o how we ya enam mu koso saafo no ne adwenkyira wo mo kire no say na react to.
Before the inception of that family, I said we still have a deficit in infrastructure. The super athlete, when you're LPP advancing the air, it has been there, but the successive government there tries to obey the bit. Now I eliminate side because if you are region, and now I couldn't do it village, and I said, yeah, Western North, Grand Panta, and I said, yeah, Serving Zara, if you are also Scatano, yeah, we keep near the I am more about it too. On the other stakeholders, you see, these are the new floor. It's no, Minister, I want a Ghana daily graphic at the front page. That far administrator, I can say about 1,000 projects. They are prioritizing us in the next 3 years, and after 36 months now away and every year the budget allocation what you call the legacy project, or the so-called abandoned projects now. Bidding years so e-blocks and abandoning abandoning two and more systematically. They are addressing about 1,000 projects. I will discuss between infrastructure gaps. It's going for ensuring that I did be a bois. I'm a training of the 2.0. Go to China more. Education sector. You can't look at infrastructure alone. You have to look at the human resource. A quite best of developing a church for the Baba the Yegman. A quite best of no motivate you. I'm motivated straight away physically. Motivation. Naman Panagina Kuma. But when it comes to the education sector, it's a broad sense. But what I'm saying from the holistic perspective, now you're in the narrow viewer, so rather than we may not get it correct.
Okay, enti yeja okwan wakokra no yenim say sisi ya de get fund Ghana school feeding program eno no so gina na nko de but mu nyina mo ye adwuma bom enra na wose nko mo share adwuma se omo kire say ye increase wo mo grant nti ya increase anya de omo be no aduane enra schools bi am yankasa me de mani kokohweye caterers na no aduane anko enhamo
what as to the quantum or the amount that school feeding caterers, demanding the Ministry of Education. Well, we are passionate, gender ministry and Chisana Mono. but the brother because institutions no under the auspices of the Ministry of Education. Idea a nika and then moment said the leadership of school feeding also they are doing everything possible of meeting school feeding cases, now and no I'm finding a lasting solution to it. I raise the new concern, legitimate concern, no grounds about that. But the government side, so see a way, the balance. So in the time that we find ourselves, can government guarantee that 3 cities will pay for every child, because it's more than even 200% or so. So I believe government in Georgia with their choice, the leadership of school feed, communicate the back now. I'm going to go back to kitchen now.
Okay, you Rama, you know what's Siano pay.
Let's make our question out there, man.
Enti yane Yera Ernest Akusa and a country command or deputy PRO at the Ministry of Education. Kwaku ni aye die na o de ba ko ba anan bi
abonjim
sana akoye
abonjim na asema okay krata no ba ko de ba yo say within 3 years ombe
1044
1044 yeah
1044 projects
yes
within 3 years
ombe completing
aban ya no kasa asem na say to abam 2017 o matna so from 2017 by 2022 how many years? Best 5 or so. Yes. And I'm boy. Saying 5 years.
5 years.
Now 5 years went.
On the 3 years Benson.
Yeah.
Now 3 years nedu. 3 years I can do.
Say yes. Edu some be we 22. Or maybe we be 2025. Some ampanya Kufuor den na de be go on 7th January 2025. Nti bia endu sa time no. No mo si awie
sa wa man tena
say ono man pani na kasa so say on free office no na agenda 111 ya wie
oh yes
enti no say we so anya nwanwa
yes ana yi ona bo ma kwanta so aka say na do free su no na omo ye interchanges
be saying
figure na mrem so 25 or so
yeah me kwa mate sa yes yeah
poku ase die
mate sa asem no
na ye hwe ni mu
se sisi ye omo aye pokuase omo aye tamale bi mu say ye omo friends say near work pass omo say overhead omo say tamale dey ni overhead but aban so say dey be overhead interchange into first phase no omo wie aka second phase no e na ukọ omo friends
obi chebi wa ma ye bi wo
omo aye bi nso obi chebi and I will call Nungwa Junction Mall. Omugusu omo yomu
okay.
Wow. Nti dia me minim na market kan nti bia na ebi wo ba bi foforo dia. Yes, and attack ready. Attack ready so mo ye bi wo ho. Okay. Nti ebia na o mfiri so na 25 na etimi abam.
Etimi abam ampa.
Yen hwe o manim. Na 1044 projects within 3 years. Amu be wie including e-blocks. Sa no woka ho.
Eno na woka ensuyiri ho asem.
Ensuyiri
e won kran.
I can see first light ho no mo.
Yes, auditor general. Ni ho adwure ni papa.
Ada no so
ensuyiri e wo mamu. Because yes ensuyiri akum nipa 510 within 6 years wo Ghana.
510 ensuyiri hwe ensuyiri ya nkyirem ye wo natural flooding e wo ho ene ye wo artificial one ne ayen ankasa because of say e wo sanka ye ma ensuo ne kwan no wo fa ha
ti say gata ne achoki
enti emu de ahin na akum nipa yi
krata ya nkyirem
ba ye Ghana ade say enti natural one no
dabi
ya artificial na ene akum nipa say akum nipa say 510
ahanum edu
MP wo mu president bi wo mu obi kunu bi wo mu
yes
nti obi bebo mpa ya onya kunu da ukunu ne nsuo de ne kɔ no
ensuo de ne kɔ mo mfrɛ odo ma me
oyiwa ensuo de ne kɔ
de ne kɔ
enti obebom obedwi ho awon te ase ukunu ne nsuo de ne kɔ no
ampa aka etumi si sound cause obu no se me de mikunu nya mai ye nya wo me yere ye nya wo mikunu okay
enso de ukunu ko obi nso de ne yere ko onso da so de dem e haya ho ekom de bedu akunu
asemo
edio
ensam do na ya brobro so dada do na ya brobro so ina brobro so am say
enti ansa na obesori
ya find na am ka asemo efrim na ho
oh okay ansa na obesori akokra no me de wo nante Jeff abrabo abebo kakra emu
oh okay
enti the man Jeff Kunadu na ye kana sem o opa Eastern region titine ne adie no so wo fa de no amede ama wo no a point number 1 me mpesa me meka na kwa say ase akoye fie ni fie asem
ti men kan ma wo
me pesa wo ka
wo de adwuma na ahye men sa wo
me de adwuma ahye wo nsa
o kan for keke
okay sa
okay
into the man Jeff Kunadu we are talking about no
honorable Jeff Kunadu Eastern Regional Chairman
hopeful
oh where are you
working experience ni position
wakura okay AHENKAN na momoti no se nye ni pa bia na de chairman Dabi now chairman mo atumi ka se ade ayere nko post station do you deserve a chairman no you don't deserve a chairman no why are you trying to tell me
just not even when we are determined to break the 8
this is a chairman chairman on my party ni di ni mu and onya ono ne se party ni ya de enya na chenchena draw support no
the humble servant
papa no hey that no bene nam ya no say pa nipa papa ni nipa ye wo nipa ni nipa ye wo nipa ani onam free
sa memeti yi
chairman ni masa and on a businessman
oduru so ba ha no and on so wati agara nyanya enti why ni agara nyanya me no ka so your original secretary oba kwemo se Dabi agara nyanya no odi AHENKAN ne ho asem mame mehwehwe no enti agara nyanya opedi no behwehwe wona asem ne ye kan yo ono no opeche ma adi no
agara isi oti abota kinti
o se wono a agara nyanya papa no obehwehwe wo mire bi no ono a enti Jeff Kunadu ado a wo pe Eastern region chairman adi no kwaku fa na ntimu why den
all right mate honorable Jeff Kunadu MPP Regional Chairman Eastern Region hopeful working experience / position held na say nyuma wire pen experience owo any dibra wanya
sa
1 Ekome founder and chief executive officer Betco Consulting Limited a local ICT consulting firm in Ghana that engaged in business process outsourcing into bracket BPO in software development. That's a computer no.
Nti baby ametia me dey science and data no. Who do see the science and data na here? Hwe. Science and data maka ho asema kan no. Science and data na ye dey nie. To asoma yenko.
All right, Mate. 2. Regional manager for West Africa for Frontier International. And a Norwegian ICT.
Abotre. Yanko boko.
Norwegian. A Norwegian ICT in education company into bracket now owned by person.
Okay, can is a headmaster for no. Ni ohu bi obeka.
And from akra betwa meka say air just pass.
You ready Yakopo?
Me no. One man thousand go ni kusi bo egum ba ko pe.
And I say egum dia bu egum.
Hey, if you see fast.
Hey, yeah,
this them their fan
yo.
I say now owned by Person International. 3.
Person International.
Person International. All right. 3. Co-founder and board member of Ghana Oil Drilling Academy. Founder and chief executive officer of Okros System Limited. A major ICT company in Ghana. ICT. That's what been ICT.
Digital.
And I answer this record we the whole Ghana. Say Alentia on the war company. A ban ICT to my ben.
ono no ye in charge wabene ye ba no ICT hwe e bia ye kan ICT be ka say ICT e to aba but hwade baby Ghana na ekosisi ya no
yes
say NPP4 2020 omo abato no omo de system bi de bae opani ka ho bi
obeka wanya won
sa system no as at 3 a.m. The following day on the December 8th unse to aba no 7th December
yes
December 8th by 3 a.m. pepe na NPP4 oma koleti oma ba ni nyina wie
because of system no de buy no
sabra na ya no hu kotoku anu fa wan hyem omo hu ne ye mfre no say figure no kosen na say kosen say empanimfo esoma omrom ko no muti no
biscuit
they gave me tea they didn't give me biscuits so that say when we na ye the brain behind it enti kwaku ye bo ne tofa brain enti ye bo ne tofa ne ka ne say yen mfa yen ho for obi asa akeke what is ye kan obi ho asem
me enel first time America safa media dance for politician but papa minim diote
Jeff Kuneduado
or a business minded
sir
or dreamy pound sir ne obie ne nsem
enye buga
dabi
buga politics na twam o
na kwabran tumi kodi anum ko gi contract o na wo manfo na anim o
ono a wonye onya mu so mo
ko busa
wada ne kuro bi so kaya emodin o kuro bi so kaya so say but when intesa Jeff Kuneduado champion and a humble servant enti nyankopon ya domo 27th abatwo do all things being equal barring any last minute hinchisi bia no abatwo ne bekoso mo amukoto aba mo nto aba pade bia me ka kire mo nto aba ma Jeff Kuneduado me da so bebre kwaku
all right
enti ye nto aso ne yankun animu a Jeff Kuneduado the humble servant ono yeku yanimu a 43 minutes after 8 live on AHENKAN933.3 FM jumadi aguso wutie ne ye Maakye me paache obebre wadwen chanu betumi dia by nenso ye streaming live ewo YouTube and afei Facebook mahu senkrofo bia send message bebre be say ye na mokọ he ne ye wa around ne ye wa around eguso ye miamia nneoma mu afei ne miamia mu awie ama bibia asan ada na kwan mu anything obetumi adwene yen wo Facebook no AHENKAN933.3 FM so na YouTube AHENKAN933.3 FM messages ya mode aba no ebei na just ma fe pa we say tactics man me enjoy show no powerful pa or hefa amakom and say more fire yeda say tactics man for coming through with this one. And eja kwabena menu or say ahenkana from Maakye o. In fact, mo gbe dwuma pa me hwe mo ewe henfa eye enkran. Eja kwabena menu e de ode bae no Cecilia Ochre o se kwaku ani nkusi buadum etesen ma feel pa hey. Asemi ya ye kese ma fe ne sen. Ade wudi mi ne dada on. Ene na ono so afi wara ne sa ena teacher kudo tapanyina susu ono so the usual politics no wabeye yenka ho asem tinya de meka message no me da se for coming through with it ene mo amaka aka ho nyina obi amfa ne de amfa mra join sisi ana fa wo comment ne fa bra na yenkenkan ne kama emfa ma obetimi so de afa normal SMS no 0594841044 05948481 o de fa hono mo de ba ye be kenkan kama de amount ai na ene mi ankasa mi nua but ono no wo nua FM Alfred Techi Mensa ene wo birthday so happy birthday and confirm Alfred Techi Mensa of Nua FM anope ye cheche pa ma me kwa wo ma no so na yenkobo sikasem ho nkomo kakra ye ne Reverend Dr. Samuel Wolanyo Mensa kotwetwe enkomo atiatum ti ye hwese ye nsabesan aka opani no na ye de na ba ahoma ne so nti Alfred Techi Mensa of Nua FM anope ye ma wo happy birthday, live to be 93.3 and beyond. Wakuma swadi nyine rade nhwe na onye ne kama ɛmfa ma wo nti reverend asan ba ahoma no so reverend wote yɛn ka apomɔkɔ deɛ nyame adom yɛn nso yɛ ho yɛ papaapa anɔpɛ deɛ yɛba wo nkyɛn a finance minister nsɛm a wɔde ato dwa ne ɛpɛ sɛ yɛbɛgye mu nkyerɛmu kakra sɛ yɛka sɛ imported inflation a sɛn na wokyerɛkyerɛ mu bɛma yɛ nyinaa yɛate aseɛ
Good morning to our cherished listeners. We say inflation and Kasan is a percentage rise in prices of goods and services. And in short, we say inflation rate is 23.6%, meaning whatever you bought in the market last year, if you go to the market this time, you buy the item with an additional cost of 23.6%. So that is what the inflationary rate means. Now, there are scenarios where inflation are caused by both internal and external factors. The internal factors are quite many. The external ones are due to mainly the global economic challenges, like how somebody would mention the COVID-19, Russia-Ukraine war, global warming, and all of this. But when you look at our inflationary deficiencies, you realize that most, about 90% of the inflation rate is being caused by internal and our domestic factors, which is one, our inability to produce much more consumables. And so we are in a country whereby things that we need, the basic necessities, which we have comparative advantage and absolute advantage to producing, are all being imported from outside the territory. And when that happens, it puts pressure on your local currency, and it creates artificial shortages, thereby causing inflation to go high. Because there is likely, say, there is money in people's hands, but the goods are not common, they are scarce. And the issue about demand, supply, and price comes to effect. The other issue also has to do with our inability to also refine our crude oil. So most of the oil that we're using, being gasoline or gas oil, petrol, are still being taken to UK at a cost, refined in UK at a cost, bring back to Ghana at a cost before selling in the domestic market. And at the end of that, I would say instead of a gallon of petrol and not diesel should be going around 20 Ghana, it's now getting to 60 Ghana. Now, when such situations rises, it affects your local currency because the demand for the dollar is high because you are engaging in many international transactions which you are using dollars and now pounds or euros. And it affects, it reduces the power of your local currency, thereby having volatilities in terms of exchange rate, thereby converting that into a high inflationary rate. The other issue also has with our inability to control our taste. Most at times, the goods that are produced domestically, I would say we are not interested in patronizing made in Ghana goods. And so we have strong appetite for foreign goods. And most people, the little that they have, they need to use it to buy foreign goods. And before you do that, you need to change the cedi into a foreign currency and to making the cedi to lose its value. Our major trading partners has to do with China. Chinese have their currency called yuan. But why is it that when we are going to China to buy goods, we don't rather buy in Chinese currency but rather change the money into dollars. And so if our leaders fail to put pragmatic policies and measures in place, once the demands for the foreign currency is so high, we will continue experiencing this kind of shortfalls within the local economy. And our inability to produce, our inability to industrialize. I think that the Fourth Republic, since former President Rawlings' time till date, this particular government has a good number of social intervention programs. But I think all these intervention programs, all these policies are gradually becoming a political message, information, rather than an economic tool. So I believe that, like, for instance, planting for food and jobs, one district, one factory, one district, one warehouse, one village, one dam, all this has been relegated to the background. And so if really government want to take absolute control of the economy and improve upon the standard of living, then government needs to revisit these policies and programs that they have introduced that has been relegated to the background. Until then, we'll continue in the next 2-3 months. We are likely to continue some form of deficiencies. The inflationary rate is likely to increase to 30 to 35% if precautionary measures are not taken quickly. We fail to support agribusinesses and agro-processing. We fail to support the pharmaceutical industry. We have discovered oil, but as at now, so big, we are still importing lubricants into this country. Whilst we can produce or manufacture, industrialize this right here, I see no reason why our leaders should only be interested in big contracts, which will give them their kickbacks, their 10%, and they are not interested in developing the local economy, because life this time in this global world is about survival. And so if once we are not able to produce what your citizens need, then at the end of the day, you are going to lose control of your economy.
And for finance minister, Sir Obeka Nia Okai, what point was he trying to make?
I think he's just trying to give a dog a bad name so he will hang it. What finance minister was doing was simply diverting attention and not diverting blames, so that people shouldn't blame him or the managers of the economy, but rather blame the high inflationary rate due to the external factors like COVID and the Ukraine war. But I continue to argue that the Russia-Ukraine war has rather blessed our economy than posed a challenge. And we say we are also an oil-producing country. And one major effect of the Russia-Ukraine war is that it has increased the price of crude oil in the world market. And so our expectation, our budgeted expectation for the revenue to be derived from the crude oil this year has increased by like more than 50%. So why is government not telling us that the Russia and Ukraine war has made the government to harness more revenue for the state, rather than talking about factors that doesn't have direct bearing on our economy? So finance minister is trying simply diversionary tactics. And we don't do that at this time where there are critical issues that you really need to bring everybody hands on deck. We need to take responsibilities before others can come around to help.
Okay, so I get a point. Say yes. We heard the air cost, so if we are seeing our economy bre into ubetimi ablemu economic mess I go through now, no ubetimi ablemu no partly on near ECOSO international nearby COVID any Russia Ukraine the year and say almost almost cite as example, no, but we need the scene China. Can we also say certain activities need decisions to be one more ECOSO or Ghana no ka ho bi na ama Ghana economy ebre.
Yes, well, we say when you take the external factors into consideration, so even the COVID time, look at the quantum of financial support that Ghana has received. Look at even companies and individuals in Ghana, including churches. Look at the quantum of donations we have made. At the end of the day, government fails to account for how these COVID funds are used. 2 years into the line, we have received a lot of funding support. The government has professed Agenda 111. Have you seen one yourself? And so at the end of the day, government is not able to account for the funds. So government is now trying to use information that is more or less like propaganda to be able to let Ghanaians just forget about the past. And the future is built on the past. Because nobody starts building a house from the roof. And if the foundation is weak, I don't think you'll be able to have a solid building and our home. Now, when you look at the internal factors, what prevented government from achieving their own agenda of the one district, one factory? One district, one factory is an integrated rural development program. It's a program developed by India in 1970. It fully launched in 1980. So India itself was so relaxed. And so China sent its economists to understudy the whole concept. And so as at early 1980s, China was a very huge village. Nobody wanted to go to China because it's a village. Everywhere is a village. But these rural integrated development programs, which is the concept of one district, one factory, is what China have used. And now China is one of the most developed continents in the world. And so if you have discovered that and you have failed to provide resources, the quantum of money that the Auditor General's Department reveals, the government of Ghana is serious, and we have been able to recover this money, pump it into one district, one factory. By now, every district should have been boasting about 2 or 3 factories already. Even most of the one district, one factory that we have now has nothing to do with government. That government only rebrands it. It's purely private sector.
Okay.
Even though I believe, say, the one district, one factory must be a PPP agreement, private-public partnership. But at the end of the day, how many has the government itself initiated? Even though I believe, said, is the work of the government to create the enabling environment. For instance, ensuring, say, we have sufficient energy supply. We have sufficient water. We have good road networks. These are the 3 things that once you fail to put them in place, industries cannot survive.
Okay.
If not, by now, our enclaves, we should have more than 50 million companies or 50,000 companies. But at the end of the day, there is no light. People are strong. Companies are struggling for light. Companies are struggling for water. And you know that all these plants and equipment runs on water. And so at the end of the day, we are not able to really attract that investment confidence into the country. And trying to blame the rising inflation on external factors, I think it's a misplaced priority.
Okay.
The finance minister can come again.
Your point has been made clear. Nti you better senior the see her. Bibi ni ebesa baby.
Miss me that CP.
All right. Nti any Reverend Dr. Wolanyo Mensa or your economist. Any contribution come on. It's exactly 9 a.m. Ewo ifia. Minimum time there, but yen time when no control we are singing no. S9 na abo ha me pacho ubetie we ya mayen ye ba enkomo no ne aka ne dɔso pa ya surprises bebre so e de ma o tie we mayen ye ba.
Se open mobile phone papa and kwato ayusudia. Then one big sound phones. Your original phones bia away asway. Ani bonus so free papa. Se open Infinix phones, Samsung phone, Tecno, Motorola, Nokia phones, iPhones biano. Pomodi na bra asway na bra be to be cotton. Afa ye swapping. So mobile phone open so se sound on your mouth for fra. Upape, you bet to be a mouth for fraud way you. Afa ye laptops in abio, ya sound to laptops. Afa mobile phone no so nya how bia. Pomodi na fabla big sound phones. Na fe more than repair mount. Or the fuck I say to forward. Phones no so ni bo free papa and laptops ya repair any sound tone. Baby I be we chikwano. Of a JB Abrusa Kessian. I am Boga Fish or Uber to me a friend 0249 653780 and 0248722049. Big sound phone, mobile phone and laptops papa. And just what else? I be there one. Admission. Akim State Senior High School. Yasha Sia Yasan AJ Afofro. One way JHS. Okwa SHS. Ya BA ya pro atuho. Ya courses ahodo. Ya business, general arts, home economics, visual arts, pure science, and technical. Neti. Ya science our boarding facilities. Ya special room. Ana enuania eye papa. Ya laboratory, visual arts studio, food lab. Ya science our modern computer lab. Today now pe. So pesa utro remedials in swa. Ya doba fan chere mu busum siampe. Na kwotro wasi na ubetwa ne prekompe. Ya wo teachers fo a omuni mu ade na omo chere ade a omo ho etwa. Awofo e ene ahwefo a momma antumi antwa wasi. Sane tie bia ma nwe ho fa ne bra. Ya bema na twa ne prekompe. Na ka ne hu se ye gusu a ya je afofra omo eba form 1. Akim State Senior High School. Ya wo Akim Oda ya ben Akim Oda Ohima na himfie ne pe. Ubetimi afra ye 0556 409040 anase 0207163787. Akim State Senior High School, the greatest in the East. Akim State Senior High School. Hard learning is a passing.
Hello. Uofa, Mekot Health College, Auma Miko Yenti. And me your medicine counter assistant. Many a GE.
Ampo, Sawu Pesa we your medicine counter assistant dear. And your name Mekot Health College, Anna Obeko, where your medicine counter assistant certificate program. Yeah, you school in Suma 1 year where we MCA. Nanswani Pharmacy Council certificate. Na dia ma one dance on the say. Pharmacy Council Ghana and Jiwania Tum. Na your mouth free IT training so eka home. Admission Gusua Ekoso. Tima Sanka forms. There were 2 campuses. Aguna Swedro, ya were Dakwan so, Kaswan so, ya were Congo Villa, our new market body as a quan so. Ubenya forms in be our campus, me and Yina. And I say, Mekot pharmacy shops are Hudwa, Ghana for 9 Bia. Near 2 campuses in Yina so, our hostel were hot, and 2 ni how cry. Nasa wope in Rupanso dia, and Yanako Mekot pharmacy, a Hona Ubenya Nupa, Ghana, and Yamanonidia. Fre 0592 522 111. Ana 0244 640975. Mekot Health College, yes say, health knowledge is life's wealth.
Ago Danin and Potsam way. When ya tsunami won some baby de mamo. 2A baby diapers are namunim et so de bomb mano. Say dear, yes, sunny D, abaya next baby diapers. Now winning, yasa shemukina, I'm a corner nimuji. A son cotton do a dear Ramuntino. Oh, the next baby diapers, a bow ba, or just sign it to home for, and sansa beer and tingun to home. Won't soon fang how. Obani is so comfortable. A tuko chromas and swo, cotton next baby diapers. Faber Bobano, Nana Hoberton is safe from Obenya next baby diapers. Ewa beer. Open the dwarf friend 0500285000. Namusha Nizo, and Mamubu Monsanso. Your next sanitary pad, Eddie Mamo. Next baby diapers. And Mama Frahot so warm. Hey. FDA, after just sign a dreading crat so mo agye ato mu sɛ ɛyɛ
Amafo, mi chiacham, na mi busase, sa upe fridge, deep freezers, ana ayoma, ena benye biye. ODI Electronics, mo oyiwa, nebo no, so bisa upe microwave, upe blenders, upe gas cooker, ano no so wankro. ODI Electronics, edem obi yan kettle, TV, ana se rice cooker, misro, no wanko. ODI Electronics, edem yopo, afei, so obi pe washing machine, ana bread toaster, any mobile phone ni wankadian soa, no benye bie. ODI Electronics. Oyiwa asempetia. Sa wupe nyoma ibubo su bie nyina to. Ani bo da form. Nemu akwenye na twane kakakra. Na fa wa dia. Ye delivery edi ko ba bia. Eye ODI Electronics. Ebusu say tam. Enyoma papa bia wupe. Say ye TV, rice cooker, washing machine, bread toaster, deep freezers, freezer, anase iron, fridge, microwave, anase bibiti se kettle, and a gas cooker. Ni nyina. ODI Electronics. Ememu enya bi at a very affordable rate. Umo kakra. Emfa oni babiawo. Dio hiane say, ube friend was 0550 900 600 0550 900 600. ODI Electronics. Babia uwo bia. Utua ka wiepe. Ye delivery at the mouth. Open so a ubetima be pick your product. Ewa AHENKAN933FM FM heya. ODI Electronics. Ye boy.
Hey. Agwasi hwade ujafo ena ne car engine ewuo ya esi wodro so fitting shop wo no
bra enyo ne kamfu si horse engine oil man no oge ene ne kyerɛ piesie bra me na masam no akrabato yakasa se si horse engine oil no ene wo special additive a ehuru engine mu e ma ne kyɛ
ne dwun ho won
na via da kra ene me ne e ka ba fie na me fa
the whole world open quality engine oil seahorse ene wo so say private cars taxis commercial and heavy duty trucks
enu ti no me kanfo seahorse 15W40 and 20W50 ama drivers ene ka wona fo nyina
afi motorbike aboboya ena pragiafo no mumu de mu hia eye seahorse special 40 enu ena riders and mechanics e wo sem use you
unua no kura wo mni say seahorse product ena ye papa ani bonso e wo form
sem frimu fia e free na kro seahorse engine oil nkoa na begu me car engine mu ene fra seahorse for 0244 577 559 and 0240 800 007 seahorse products
enua Adwumayfo me mamo ayiko ya na former way
master me wa ha
na nanu cement me kotoma mo sem fanya adwuma no sai na former uhu cement no
oh master wunim ade papa
that's right
unisam cement okofa ba ye no say wo total so say wo gba price no say wo twa blocks so say wo to blocks so ama ye adwuma ye mbre
unisam cement that's dramatic so we mason we labourer we foreman na so wo pesa wo adwuma ye fe ya kono na gina painting dia that is the product unisam cement your bottom and a paper mu die
na so bi pe cement papa say ya ehemfa no be bi ato
so wo pe unisam cement bi ato e wa chim dan ni mpatam ha wo be ko some cheese enterprise your amantra ya ni Dukes filling station and di enhwani mu fry 0243 583 190 and 0540 659 865 so we amazing and now foreman na udi enipa beto cement babru 50 bags so a ye chewade free some cheese enterprise and di aba achim dan amantra ya ni Dukes filling station edi enhwani mu
Ghana adisie Obuoba ofore amanfo emamo ache edeba AHENKAN933FM
Simano enkron na agba pa no nkron eho ene eye benada me ne de toso edu enson eye ne na yedase se matwen yen am yakwakoto nkra aba akogi sika kakra gu yebotom sika de ye sika de ye pa na anope ni maya ma Jeff ya mama kai ni me ma me ankasa me brother Sami Jemfi. I remember time when Sami kwako pre national communication so that me campaign the man no na e bi say be NDC na me say no me I don't belong to political party but I belong to a group we nipa and the women political party mpacho mo NDC mo MPP ne de akiri ye be kire ma bi ejina but emprempren ane de ye namfofo wo NDC mu ye namfofo wo MPP mu ena oye madamfo no wo NDC mu a untumi nka nkire me se ma me meka ne ho asem wa ha ɛno yɛ madamfo no wɔ MPP mu a ntumi nka nkyɛm sɛ ma mɛka na sɛm wɔ ha no ɛnɛ madamfo ɛtɛ we ko nya damfo we oyɛ busuani oyɛ busuani ɛna wakɔpi MPP mu nti wɔsi bi di ne ho adanse de kyerɛ mu nyankopɔn yɛ adom NDC fo nso hyɛ mo de na se a mo de mo a mo behunu sɛ de yɛbɛyɛ campaign ama nkrɔfoɔ bi yɛ wɔ nkrɔfoɔ bi nso wɔ NDC ni mu a ɔmo yɛ namfofoɔ yɛ no ɔmo yɛ fine ɛbrɛ no nso yɛbɛyɛ campaign ama ɔmo nti bi nua no NDC fo mu nya botrɛ ɔmo ka sɛ na de abrantie baabi ɔne nam yi asɛ wayera wo mepa atwa menyira yɛ menam kwan so menam kwan so na NDC MPP ɔmo mienu nyina ne yɛwɔ namfofoɔ wɔ mu yɛwɔ abusuafoɔ wɔ mu so ate ase meti yɛ mabusuafoɔ bi yɛ NDC foɔ meti yɛ mabusuafoɔ bi nso yɛ MPP foɔ enti ɔmo nyina yɛ abusuafoɔ enti mamo komantɔ entu dɛdɛ deɛ hefa na ɔbo ba ne na me pa kyɛw menam kwan ne mu munya botrɛ ma me Jeff deɛ na aba yɛ ho adwuma yɛ wi a yɛbɛte yɛsi kwan dada no musimate ase medase ODI electronics sɛ menka nkyerɛ wo anɔpa yi ɔsɛ menka nkyerɛ wo pɛyi sɛ mpɔtɛm ha mo deɛ wopɛ home appliances ɛde adi wo dwuma fridge kettle blender gas cooker ɛde ne akaka ho nyinaa wokɔ akyire hɔ no mu a ɛkonko akyire konko na wokɔ akɔfa wamma ODI ne aka nyina da ɛyɛ awiawuo akyire yi wohyia wɔ yi a na wokyerɛ wasɛm akyerɛ no wohyia wɔ yi a ɛnso omi sa wamaneɛ ɛyɛ saa nɛteɛ wokɔ meɛ de awiawuo de ma wo a ɛho entansa no bi no ODI electronics yɛwɔ ahenkan FM ɛdankɛseɛ no emu nti wo ba wobɛhunu mmeranteɛ no wɔ hɔ na ɔma kasa kama usikasɛm na ɛnya ɛyɛ nkakra wɔde bɛba wo nso no watua ne nyinaa de awie ODI electronics numero 1 yɛagye atom sane sɛ yɛbaa yɛyi nkurɔfoɔ afa yɛn ho anya fridge any TV ne aka adanse ne bebree de bia nkrofo se ye mo amkwan kan be di adanse wa ha san se omu hunu bi da e wo mpotemo ha se usika nso na ubabeti omu hu bi da o sai sanda ho policy no ayede aba no omu so omu nti bi da me pa cho 0550900600 0550 900-600 eno ne number obe de ba de obe frɛ na nkomu bi a wo hono mo no yetumi edi ofra brantie na obeje so ne frɛ ne Prince into ofra na say Prince na afi nkomo no ahya ase kama pa na ano herbal bitters any capsules nso so aba abonten ano herbal eno mo de sandro nyina de aba abusua emprempren ya yekasa de nwaso ma ho kwan ma yade agi wani je boso sɛ ye koko na etete wo sisi ye ya mpam nyare wa ahodo bie ne wakote atwie ana branche wa ye mre wo mpam wanu mu atuntumi didi wakoma bɔ peripedi oba akwa fikyira a obi ate wo nkan na wo be ma ne na amem komu a me kamfo ano herbal bitters ne capsules no ɛna ɛde ama wo ene anopai mikodi nkomo we ɛba mekyerɛ wo mo akiri kwan ene numbers ya bɛfrɛ na wo nsa atumi akadi ye kɔ na ye ne opani a wo no ɛna okɔ Kopega or your director research pricing and monitoring owura Samson ade e ko twetwe enkomo opani otime nka anopa ma mo ache ompomoko minim se u yusu earpiece o se headset as a feed no a bit worrying.
No, me use earpiece.
Okay. Yeah, managing the enshade say anya yana jawadaroma where ye free mu ama yen. Enti yenya ntie se mode adesrede to aban anim. Se senia adraba fo no omsori ya no watoto lorry femu no. Ebetumi anka aban on deregulate wo mo transport fares no. Sen no obeye no na adenti na mo kan sa asemi.
Amenche otie fa no pe na enka se ohwe eye petrol ntumu edere esiko na eno aka adaba for ese anytime bi ebe to petrol bi anu na so peso moto eye transport fares no ye propose to aban se enka ye transport fares no ye ndi regulate no na ye ka se ye ndi regulate na ye be se chen se ni ma mienu ene ye hwe de din kan no eye se ofuka ye charge transport fares based on distance anka oko. So, oko 1 kilometer, say you charge 1 kilometer fare. Oko 2 you charge. You can say a canning in a boom. Now, ye be the busse, ebia, a free akosi hadie. You better say the minimum no, ebia, a 2 cities. A bansana, a ma, a timum a mobile. And think I say a kilometer be out of Bocono, KBI any kilometer, no, say, a 20 pesos, a 50 pesos. Into the more Ocono, now the more you pay more. na sɛ ɔkɔ baabi kakra bi a ɛno no watumi atua kakra bi ama wo ahenha na afei nso so no yɛha sɛ yɛde petrol ɛne ɛyɛ spare parts ɛne insurance na sɛ DVLA saa nneɛma no ɛbɛkeka ne minimum mmiɛnsa bom na yɛde transport owners ne spare parts owners no ɛne saa insurance company for national say na ɔmo nyinaa aba adwunkrom ne yɛha sɛ nneɛma mmiɛnsa no sɛ ne nyinaa ɛkɔ soro deɛ a na yɛato transport fares no sɛ mu mmienu so kɔ a ne yɛato mu nti yɛbɛhwɛ sɛ yɛbɛtumi ahwɛ sɛ before sɛ yɛbɛto transport fares mu sɛ ampa petrol no boɔ no akɔ soro spare parts boɔ kɔ soro ɛna ebia insurance nso kɔ soro ɛne yɛde tum na yɛde tum nso so a ɛyɛ percentage a wɔde bi a wɔde bɛma no ebia ɛyɛ from ebia 3%, 1%, 2% sɛdeɛ petrol new regulation yɛde tumi ba de time bi a ɛtumi ba increment 1% increment ɛde time bi so a 2%, 3%, 4%. But offset rubber for now, or can you now boom if you're mobile 15%, 20%. Idea I was see you do a great in the air and a bit more boy, ama the increment of Bafana and you can say it to me for no a bar now am I a high.
Now, Sisi are buying so or bet 2 fuel more. Say I know a moon question and we're
and that deregulation no ochefu no say dey situ na yes aban ewo so control but oil marketing companies no so no omo share also munya no omo so nyamu die tum tax dealers margin tax we no come on the aka no the kwa ban ho enti so we so no deregulation na yes government union for no wo mu say enti say ba say yatuma dollar for no anything for no your passenger muso for wo mu a omo behwe na ye hu se factors die na banti a mu yeto fuel mu se bia vitamin se yato fuel be 1% 2% na e bia spare parts no ebo no so entu mu ne ya na ehu nya se dollar for no be se enunti e bia wo person mutum enti ye hwe se component no nyina aye necessary se ampa already fuel ebo no na se fuel ni ebia increment already buy no eso ebia be 7%, 9% about to also be mienu miasa and 9 interest had a tuma na ehu se eno so justifiable and even with that no percentage of modi tum so na ebet ma hwe se enko ye huge percentage so mo starting from 10, 15, 20% no na was so nti se dey can all deregulate dia ebia every month dia na se 2 dia ye be hwe price mechanisms no na ye hu se ye nte so ana se ye ntum ana se engine na enu so timako na the distance I will so what me tua pay the distance I will na enko say a flat rate I do for you na abomutrim na o say the do on my ye get 3 cities na herebo so ye do 4 cities and 2 cities as me say radio and distance we are so na ye do 3 cities ye do 5 cities no and no so what me tua near distance no ye so dia charge. Okay,
I see. Enti nia wo ken we sure say ekoto GPRTU for anymore. Omo de ani je besom.
Oh yes, so omo de ani je besom because be ma say be do time bia omo so say omo to transfer first ma aban no mu he no so bit me tran omo nyina tena say na munya deregulation mechanism e de to hono ma no obebo omo abebo aban na yeso consumers na aboa ya enyina bi ma na ye tintim krata abaye mra e de parliament na parliament e pass ya na sa baye mra enyina yi so.
Okay. Yerama yenna se bibia ne yebesa babiem. Enti yene Director of Research, Pricing and Monitoring ewo COPEG. Ye ka COPEG Chamber of Petroleum Consumers. Nidin Samson Ade ena yene ne kwotwetwe enkomo no nti before yene ne bekwa kobon komo na migusu ameka ano herbal ninru no ho asem de akyerew upe bi abekọ EKS Simim Drugstore eno no akyem odan Zango sanso so ena nationwide on sabeka bi ba bibia ye ton herbal medicine no okọ ha on sabetumi aka bi ana wo ba AHENKAN933FM adwuma mu ha nso a on sabetumi akwa ano herbal adroni bi ewa ha 0541210227 0541210227 eno ne number be frɛ na yatumi agye so na nyankopɔn ya adom a 28 na sɛ memne da ebe na wɔtwe sɛ Champions League asan ba biem UEFA Champions League no finals no ade a asan ba so dendenden na ebe yire sɛ yakuma pa mu a Real Madrid any Liverpool ɛna wɔn de kɔ akɔ yantam so a yɛde live commentary no ebe free asene online sport samokai sa sport no a afie atwa mu yɛkɔma commentary wɔ hɔ no yes afie we yɛsɛ kɔ wɔ asene na ɛwɔ ai yɛsɛ yɛfrɛ hɔ no mo Miami ɛdin nti ɛhɔ no ɛhɔ no mo na yɛde live commentary no ɛde be free abrɛm nti ya na mo a mo wɔ asene ne mpɔtam hɔ no mo man so across so akye mo dan ne mpɔtam ha nyinaa no ɛyɛ mo nyinaa mo mfom ani nkyerɛ mu ɛwɔ ɛyɛ asene online sport Miami Hills pub hɔ no mo a ɛyɛ ade a wobɛhunu yɛn ɛwɔ hɔ yɛkɔ akɔbɔ yɛ stand wɔ hɔ projector gbagbagba ɛne yɛde kɔ akɔ hyehyɛ so hɔ no mo a commentary no nso so ɛyɛ deɛ yɛde yɛmmeranteɛ no nyinaa nso de kɔ a side attractions ne dɔso menka mu asɛm agye sɛ wankasa wode w'ani kuro twa awusi a wɔhene santɛm ɛbaba bɛhwɛ nɔnan pɛpɛɛpɛ na yɛatena ase na afei yɛde ɛyɛ nnwumadi a yɛde kɔ hɔ nom no de ahyehyɛ so exactly 7 p.m. on the dot na afei commentary no ahyɛ aseɛ yɛnkɔ ahoma no so ne yɛne yɛwura Maakye Ghani ɛnkɔtwetwe nkɔmmɔ ɔyɛ president edema Emergency Medical Technologies Association of Ghana ɔmo yɛ adwuma wɔ ambulance service no ɔka ho bi ɔpani wote me nka AHENKAN933FM so ni ma mo akye
meji so media
wadaro ma umpo mɔkɔ deɛ
nyame adom me ho yɛ na wo so yɛ
nyame adom yɛn so yɛ ho yɛ papa yɛ ba wo nkyɛn anɔpa yi a esu a musu kyerɛ sɛ asɛ motai receive threats free armed robbers for ne hɔ no ɛno ne yɛpɛ sɛ yɛba bɛgye mu nkɔmmɔ kakra on message ana ɔmo hyia mo one on one maka kyerɛ mo na den yɛ ɔmo ka kyerɛ mo
menua meda se sɛ wama yɛ akonnwa wɔ sɛ maybe yɛn and share your frustrations yɛkom in the event of service delivery and yes a threat keke. These are real attacks. Oh, share press statement. Yeah, demand media houses. No. Oh, kind press statement. No, and I say that press release now. Ube won't say, yeah, enumerated or listed. Yeah, listed about 13. But we just decided to limit it to 13. We just have 13 no. They were real attacks. Now, real attacks are armed robbers. Any public no omu attack ye juma ewo National Ambulance Service. Now we juma ye no menua. No ameka say ye cars no ye mfa fasika wo hwe ye fra bullion vans carry sika anase yenye police for anase security services maybe uhu sa ambulance na siren esisu eye nipa anedem ontiapo ana yema na care ejuma ye no ye te say nurses anase doctors are omoye juma e hospital but ye dia no any say ye out of the hospital emergency medical services. So ye nimyentia anase butaye ewo san krofo a omu atake yen krofo a omu yejuma edema omangana yentia sie. So enunti ena enra ya hwema ya trase almost best 18 years ni. Attacks were koso san estati every 2012. Almost the first ambulance omu attack ye any Alpha East Funsi any san yamanyama nyina nanka edim say we dey omu attack and robbers no omu attack no mu say we dey a patient na dem. But in all these things no on say omu attack no omu nyehwia sometimes no omu bu yenkron for sometimes no omu tu egu omu no more jomu phones. Maybe Sigaka Kra na wo mu no more G. Even patients are edem no sometimes. Omutimi ebu patients no krampo eka ho anase ehwi omo to me patients no krampo e ka ho. For instance, ohwe near ACO Eastern Region last year near Juma for no back or Ephraim no. Who disa I mean incidents nature. Oben say even some woman and other ambulance more ye transporting Edeba Tetekwashi Memorial Hospital. Woman we not or awakano. Nanka enye eya almost shooty driver and medic driver ni you know and almost be baby other crew members no any patient any relatives no e wono enko mu say woman no and I say obano nanka awaka no enka nanka ye say ye say enko mbeja omo but omo nja omo sa even omo koso ehwe maame no kan ho omo gi no phone and omo force no and o kire ne password ena omo hwem sika owum ena omo gi sa ne ma nyina ena omo dwane ye so ye bisa ye ho a ye nim nenti a niema we ekoso egusu ekoso ena we no mu nyina no so no incident a ye list here e wo press statement no mo no up to date abanbofo and I say mameka say Ghana Police Service ye nyina ye nim say omo na eba ye ebo ye ho banbo omo ntimi anchi nipa baako say maybe yatimi anchi nipa baako a omo ye niema we so that state no betimi adene afa kwan bi so a na adete ade say sajima we enye say maybe ye security services and I say bibi but ye je nkwa.
Okay. So what can say attack mo how do you explain sa attack, you know? Is it a physical attack, verbal attack, and which one now can answer me?
These are gunshots. Osha near Emma ye press statement we and rano. What is Zebila diano? Say now omu transporti a victim, a purported road traffic crash victim from Presbyterian Hospital, Boko to Tamale Teaching Hospital. On the way, you know, gunmen, on a gunman, what do you call it, unknown gunman, and met from nowhere, and also started shooting through the screen of the ambulance. Oh, we are maybe who high me crap. I made a video of the ambulance. Don't worry, we wanted almost shooting ambulance from the front.
I see.
Back.
I see.
Side and almost penetrating, almost say a lot of Niama Ewa, you know. So, emergency medical technologies for no more work on omu man here no omu stop here. Omu stop here no omu guzu shoot with AK-47s and all those things. Ye nimya no omu pe.
All right. Enti ya brain team komo we nyame ya adom e chena ye besan atwa so. Den important na mo person penifo ye mama ne yemfansi.
Near your PCC and say, almost say your district security council, any regional security councils, near my way SCC, no, that security services, no, your person almost investigating, no, almost my report. Nientia, almost you winning in a na, almost bomodina, almost timidity, obi, no, almost yes, I am no, at least, Emma young conform, that confidence, I say yes. On minor ejina yechi omuta on minor tayechi and yes this time around who dispatch even ambulance difficult say because omu nim ne besi
okay
because bebresi ye hu hwe obi kurampo wu and so yantimi ntini pa baako.
Okay, I think say a point has been made bibia ni ebesan ba biem why
meda yeda say
yenso yeda se pa na wo bre anopai enti ye ne president edema Emergency Medical Technologies Association of Ghana na ekotwetwe enkomo Michael Gani wono na wo ye wo mo president enti me pa cho nyankopon ya adom a 28 no ahenkan yekukuru yemfidi ni nyina edi akọ Miami Hills Pub yetai efreno online sport ewo achim asene and nti ya na wahia ye nyina wo ho no ye beba na ye di bibia ahyehyɛ so kama utie na wo pese obabe sponsor won so betumi afrɛ 0256 238713 0256 238713. What's me person me part of it na etumi aboyem papa fei Akim State Senior High School and so me no e ka say yade a wo mo abi o mapromato ho no mo gya desuafo May June registration e cost so of deck and so registration e cost so me pacho oba General Art, Visual Art, Business, Home Economics, General Science, Technical. Your boarding house, Emma Mani Memma, Modern Computer Lab, and a Visual Art Studio, Fort Lab, and so Science Lab, and so ho. Oba obenya baby sua de amana tumi aboa kama pa. Akim State Senior High de odiana de asem. Obisa se obehunu wo mo henfa. Achim odan na se achim kutuku ba hema ne fie ne kwan so ho no mo obehunu yen 0556409040 0556409040 na 0207 163787 0207163787 Hard learning easy person ahotedin na Jakwako Enterprise eso say me no eni command pay say we okuani a omode mfidi a ye de yekua makua ya kono abadwa so bebre enti ya na wa hye ne nso de amame Jakwako Enterprise ye wo mfidi a ye didua nkate e bro emo beans ena eye tomatoes e meko nyina ye wo mfidi a ye didua wo ho upebi a on sabe tumi aka machine kama odi bedua eno achi nso wadua emo ena wo pese wutwa eya yem promote made in Ghana na made in Ghana na ye promote no papa mu ana abone mu awo se ye ne papa mu nti emo no a wo ye ho adwuma ni nyina no e wo se odi efam fidie mu a wuntwa no emfra ebo ne nyama obi bekoto bi obedie no na okeka bo mu saa ha adwen pa nti ya na watimi ahwe na wakwakoto bi na aboa yen kama pa eno achi nso ye san ewo net wo ha wo de bekata mo ne so emmoa no aya no ma bedi mo ma mkoye hu dede high no na nsan ye twam ohun e wase mo wankora ni nyina ko school ko sua de na fe mo de net e de cover emo ne so na atumi anyini kama ye san so ewo fertilizer hudu bebre wo ho no mo a wo ba wo nsa beka bi ye wo seedlings enso wo ho ntuta hudu ni ntosi aba ye wo bi na meko nkuruma ebro onion jene ye woni nyina ba ne bi wo ho no mo apese wo befa bi kokodua wo ba wonsa ebeka bi ye wonse kan ahodo bebre no ho krokro ye de kwafuom ni nyina ye obi machine kafo no an no so ye de egu no baye so no wo ba wonsa beka bi obisa se ye wo he new edubiase ye wo eye commercial bank building no first stop ho a na danse fun so behunu yen e wo Islamic mosque asen daman so ye ne agric office ne din hwe ni mu adanse asokwa ademra oboase road ye ne presby asori no na di enhwe ni mu kaso anso behunu yen e wo new market eye Coca-Cola kwan tempon no eso obefrɛ yen 0243 33 55 25 0243 33 55 25 and a 0272 736003 0272 736003 ne krakra mu na fei yamra fie hamra mebɔ nkɔmɔ kama Unisem Cement Ghana Limited Samchi Enterprise na kofa dia ba chimo dan ne mpotem ha no mo a okɔ Amantra Wache Junction New Story Building na ya besie no a ben Dukes Filling Station no ubehunu yen wo ho oba ye wabotre be kyerɛkyerɛ cement no nea wo de ya bi e beboa wo no your pipa mu die your rubber mu die be kyerɛkyerɛ ni nyina ne beboa wo na watimi atɔ 0243 58 3190 0243 58 3190 eno ne number be frɛ wo ye mesini wo be to 50 bucks ene ne eboro saa ye wa kyɛdeɛ kama e de ma wo a ebeboa wo na nsoso atwe afoforo aba na omatimi aba betobi. Some 35 minutes after 9 live on AHENKAN933.3 FM and yes ye new segment bi ase sa segment we no e segment ya ye ma omo anyankopon adom omo anfo mani anto aban so se be de me tena ase se aban e na me bi adwuma ma menye aban na emra me ma me adwuma no but ono no wa break all us and ono ankasa afiri bibi ase we firi na adwuma ase na oye ye first segment no entrepreneurship hour na saa bere yi yɛne ɔpani baako ɔno nso so wantena ase anhwɛ sɛ aban ɛna mmra mebie adwuma ma no nyɛ ɔno ankasa afiri ne mu ɛna wabie adwuma na nea ɛsan ɛma ma ani gye ne sɛ ɔyɛ baabunu ɔyɛ young man ɛna ɔno ankasa bie n'adwuma enti yɛne na ɔkɔ akɔbɔ nkɔmmɔ no yɛagye experience kakra wotie yɛn a yes nso so wobɛtumi ayɛ ama na yɛ yie owura Michael Tete ɔno ɛna ɔde pizza house ɛde aba akyem ɔdan me first day a me ba akura mu na menim sɛ pizza company ne yɛ baako pɛ but ɔno nso aba bɛka ho Michael apu mɔkɔ deɛ ɔhene kɔ kyɛke wei ne ma no na ɔntumi ɛnte ne ho yes super ɔba bɛhwɛ wei na ma no afei yɛtumi ɛde nkɔmmɔ no ahyehyɛ so nti wei no yɛ akwanya yɛde to hɔ de ama ɔmo a ɔmo yɛ entrepreneur so ɔmo ankasa bie ɔmo adwuma nti wotie yɛn wo nso so wo ankasa wabie w'adwuma a wafa nipa anaa wankasa wabie w'adwuma a ɛde mfasoɔ de brɛ society no ɛnɛ yɛde ne nwie because ɛnɛ na segment wi ankasa kora yɛhyɛ aseɛ internet no yɛne ne nwie yɛne no bɛbɔ bi so na afei yɛahome so ne nyankopɔn yɛ adom a next week ɛno no ɛbena da bia ɛne yɛde saa segment wei de ɛbɛbrɛ mu ne nti yɛ no ahyɛ ne nso nti wankasa wabie w'adwuma bi a woyɛ wankasa wabie twɔtwɔpon bi a wotɔn aduane wankasa wabie adwuma bi a woyɛ so ahu entrepreneurship ɛho asɛm ne yɛka nti ɛyɛ na wahyɛ ne nso saa pɛpɛpɛ deɛ ma me nti Michael ogu so ɛkyɛke de ama wo no bibia bɔkɔ deɛ
yame adom boss yame adom bibia bɔkɔ
na akyem ɔdan a wabibie pizza deɛ nkrofo yi bɛdi nie
well first of all me be say me de nchia ma wo ene atiefo a omutie sisi a ewo bibia
okay nti sisi ade dem won
sisi ade bibia e fine
okay
pacho mechia obi a otie mechia wo ene producer so ya mechamo nyina ene atiefo nyina ya mechamo wo ejuma pa ma shase
na ye de wo na ehye made in yase
yeah I'm very happy many Japan say at least we can also come to share your experience kakra and the challenges one or two things we are going through or we are facing and see how best we can all help each other progress or grow
sa enti sɛ na medi kan ne yɛnwie enti nyame adoma next week yɛbɛsa na ba na yɛatoa nkɔmmɔ no so but ɛnɛ ne yɛpɛ sɛ yɛhunu wo yɛka sɛ Michael Tete a ɔyɛ hwan ɛhefa no wɔfiri ne ne yɛkeka ho
okay Michael Tete ɔyɛ yɛka ne sɛ ɔfiri ne papa yɛwɔ no ɔda ha but one tena ha nyinaa he didn't stay here all his life okay me de twi in English ne be Mexico me papa ye Fantini of free salt pond and me mama so a free Draben Concordia
okay
nti ye wono wa ha oko school wo Jodro integrated
ye wo papa
Debbie me
me
go school Jodro integrated and from there no me progress call St. Augustine's College. And if we honor me call University of Ghana, Legon.
Okay.
Ekusia geography and psychology. Kakra. And I think that is the little I can say about me.
Oh, okay. And looking at background kakra bi ade amaye no, not just say pizza memu obaby a
Debbie. I think say a idea na damakuma so from I think university days I wanted to start me business, my own business.
Okay.
But I wanted to make sure if I'm starting me start it right. I'm getting it right from the beginning. And a lot of strategies and planning and patience went into my waiting time before me beginning Pizza House I don't know if I can talk a little about it.
Yeah, we will definitely delve deeper into it. But I just want us to talk about the preamble. Next week, yabani abwe pa. Enti uko school na uko siya geography, psychology. It has nothing to do with pizza. But na uwo tirimu se ube biye wankasa wejuma.
Exactly.
Adentia.
Because I've always realized, you see, I am meant to do something. I'm meant to open businesses or start businesses or start companies, not to work under someone all my life. I have the passion. So me may begin something or now me may that joy and that you kind of saying. Enijene understanding be a mede a tired trainer. It is different from working like with someone or working under someone. And I always wanted to be my own independent person. And I didn't want to really depend much on someone to dictate for me all the time. But it is good. And also you learn a lot. You have a lot of experience from that angle too. But I always see myself that at the long run, I'll own my own, like, my own independent business or company or whatever. And
all right. Inti we school no ukoye juma or baby kakra na we ya
no. Me school no. Me ye contract job kakra or Ghana Home Loans ewa Accra.
Okay.
And because of my background, I was employed to help with. Once my geography background, it has to do more with using softwares to track or to process data. And Ghana Home Loans, I don't know if I should talk about Ghana Home Loans. That what they do is they give mortgage to people to what do you call it?
More or less like a field.
Yeah, my field. So I went there to do a contract. A mortgage company. Then you pay in installments.
I get
that is what they do.
Oh, I see. And how long now? Juma na?
Just for a year. From there, and I decided to come down to Oda, and I begin something on my own. Yeah.
All right. And I would be Pizza House.
Yes, sir.
And no, how did it come about?
The name or the company?
The
itself?
Whole concept company.
Okay. Right from I think 2017, me bad down. I didn't just start. It was a whole patient or waiting time. I had to do my own surveys. Charlie, how best will people purchase or buy pizza in order? Once every environment, the business that you have to begin or start there, and yet business beyond a better environment be so you have to know your environment. Into the little surveys I did made me realize that people wish to buy good and quality pizza, but the fact that they don't have that kind of company and pizza whatever almost produce that top notch or quality pizza. No, most people tend to travel all the way to Accra. Normal koto pizza keke. Normal ba. From my service, yeah, people were telling me that.
Kwa hiya se me kwa Accra,
me koto pizza keke.
Now aside the pizza na ba.
No, I so they are that's from my surveys.
Okay.
So I realized that it's something that a lot of people will want to buy. And personally, I invested a lot. I had to go and get a chef from Golden Tulip to come and train myself and my first workers. And I said, me started na. It had I really invested a lot in the business. Into from the what do you call it? Research, any training, any adina, it cost me so much. But I knew this is what I want. And so me start here. I want to start properly. I want to start well. You see, even though when you start, there will be some hitches here and there. You have some challenges, definitely. But I wanted to make sure that I'm starting well, and I'm picking it gradually up from there. So that was how this whole concept came about. So I had to spend time, do my research, make sure I'm making sure this business can survive here. And me start here and you say what starting up obi ambeto bibi, because it's not a thriving it's not a business that will thrive in your environment. It's you say you may be out or Accra now you may be now the be baha all the beba no en kui, because looking at the people, the schools, the workers, the staff around, you could see most of these people are people who really wish to enjoy something like this.
I see. I see.
Yeah.
Enti not to say niawaka ba bedru no points am picky 2-1 before ebeba mitrim say person me bi adwuma bi kra no I was say me di kan feasibility studies.
Yeah.
Na me hwe de enkrofo ne pe.
Exactly.
Sometimes it could be say tete say omunya omupe, but e bia na the actual way no.
Exactly.
Okay.
E bia na the actual thing. You best start na e bia what you'll be running at a huge loss.
I see.
Yeah.
And then again, I was say a very deep thought through event.
Yeah.
And so to me okay.
Yeah.
And sana my and then I have to invest.
Yeah. You have to invest.
I see, because who can say unya sa idea na wohwehwe mu wie no. Ubie wie no okokofa obi from Golden Tulip.
Yeah.
Emma ne buy.
Yes, me be wie kra me training ye ho ansa na me be, because I wanted to make sure I understand the product that me be selling. I understand the ins and outs. And I feel so I wanted to make sure I'm developing my own recipe. Who tasting me pizza. It shouldn't be the same as tasting a company A or company B pizza. I wanted to make sure that median at the most from
say me Fabiana media was saying because we the pizza house.
I have my own taste, my own recipe. And see, that was what informed me first. Make sure I develop my own recipe. Make sure the moment you taste my pizza, you should want to buy it again. And I think so you shouldn't want to with the
DNA.
Accra they cry better. You see, I have a lot of whites and all that coming to my shop. They are always telling me that my pizza is far better than
even
the
Accra
pizza they buy in Accra.
And
I understand that it's because of the investment and luck. It doesn't come by luck. And so we'll start here and not like binama pizza na so you have to invest in anything, any idea. Make sure that you are investing well and don't just go and rent or hire anybody at all. Make sure that the right person, the right channels that you are taking, it will have a positive impact.
Let's say I get the sense to say I was say add some passion be
exactly
to the person way.
You have to make sure this is your life. Me, I always treat my business as my child, my baby. And however, I have to make sure I'm nourishing my baby to grow well. I will make sure that I do it.
You do say.
And it's a baby in Korea. Me making sure I have to know. And yes, I'm na say cry and sana. So once it's going bad, so oba area, you have to know the way or active from beginning. On yes na obo wabi ana yare you the moment we mamen kwa dia utimu say
or
yare. So you have to quickly attend to it.
I see. Enti abusuafo ye ne Yera Michael Tete ono na oye CEO our da pizza house ano senem di kan ye no sa segment we no dedicated for omo ankasa bi omo ankasa nnwuma ono ankasa otena se din o se da bi on tena se entwen ma ban bi me employ nansa ono ankasa e bi aye enti e free ene de aircon no sa segment we abekan ho na ne tie ne se nyankopon ya adom a ye de number bi betu dwa we entrepreneur bi a wo baby wobɛpɛ sɛ wobɛshare wo story with us na a motivate other people na ɔmo nso so ayɛ biribi ama ɔmo ho a kɔbike prepare number bi fa bra yɛde saa number ne bɛto dwa na wafrɛ yɛ no bɛkasa yɛbɛba hɔ aba bɛhwɛ adwuma no na afei yɛama wo nso akwanya wɔ fie ha na wabɛshare wo story with the people nti yɛne yɛwura Michael Tete owner Edima Pizza House ɛno no wakyem ɔdan ɔno na yɛde ne hyɛ ɛyɛ ɛnɛ segment yi ase nti ɔyɛ bless ankasa ɔyɛ bless his name will go down in the annals of a history ankasa. Yes, yes. So for how long now our pretty Pizza House?
I think it's been 3 years. Yeah, 3 years.
3 years now.
3 years now.
And how is it faring?
It's you see, I believe sir, I am one of the blessed people to start a business and to be able to maintain it and also have my customer growth to be always going high. I always see that my company is improving. It's always growing. It's always going up. So I feel say it is because of the constant research and constant once the taste changes. Those days are not right now. No, it is changing. A free. So I feel say you always have to know like what your customers want or what is happening, and you always have to adapt to it. And one of the challenges I think a lot of businesses face.
Okay.
So because when they have a plan or a strategy, almost take it to it forever, and sometimes as time goes on, things change.
Okay.
But I believe my company is blessed, and I always see growth to the extent say sometimes we have to close down because we've shot for the day. Like
really,
and it is very bad for
more
me.
Running out of
sometimes
stock.
You run out of stock. You see, sometimes there are so many orders that we can't take all at the
like
time.
Serious.
We
drew an answer then.
No, I believe that once the investment you put in anything, you reap it back. And he said, "Ube Tommy pizza." Na anya order to be what I say but obeto now we need you besamba you have to know the kind of business you are dealing with then make sure that you are constantly investing in the business. Don't just leave it hanging like that. We'll start with this recipe, so you want to sometimes you have to change it as time goes on, to make sure that the taste the customers you are making sure that you are satisfying them. And it's not always going to go the way
as
you want but you have to know.
I get your point.
As I said.
All right. Enti yegusu aye bon komo kama wa hana na messages so eba say na me kan ye no ene na ye hya ase enti ene na ye prepare yan ho. We have so many questions say be bisa wo na won so de anu ye di aba wo hya ase sika sen na de hya ase if ubetumi abodin a kyerɛ ya I don't know, will be at your own discretion. Enye ne questions di bebree enkrofo nso so di bia ba e bebise bisa wo kama na afei wo di anu ye di aba afei obaburu bi otifie a ono no de they are hell bent on making sure say they fight for a politician be before politician no every man 1 city 2 city 3 city be omo depend solely on enkrofo safo no so afutu ade be ma wo mo na eno so atumi aboa ye nyina na mame emfa messages kakra mfa ntoa so na fe me matie for be enum kwan no omumram na ebi obi pese obisa question na wetime dia no ye dia ma no se na me kan na ye hya ase ntia na ye mpepre ye ho ene ye push with so many questions ntia de besi ha no mo na osofo Simon Ketei ono na oye osofo pani a oda Christ Apostolic Church International Family Worship Center osu wotie dwumadi ne pa na ofili unimu no on unimu no osu ofili
I'm sure say be me
yes Family Worship Center CAC asore na omoka brofo no okay and aba akonso so di aba no say asem mo ka brofo do So utwi no nhyɛ da anya yi sa.
Mo fan che me twi ne nhyɛ da enya very good sir, but I mixing as time goes on. I'm mixing
into on beto ase on beto ase why are there cry. Anyways, enti me nkwa homa ne so na fei ye matiefo be enum kwan no momrem na fei every kopa o. All right, so 0201944485 0554820910. Question bi apese obi so opani, obi sa no de anu ye de bema ho na yetumi akwen anim. Oye entrepreneur bi nso na wutie yen tokuro bia mu awo wo ankasa watiti mo remu abie wadwuma bi. Opese wo share wo story with people na inspire wo no mo nso so nye bibi. Ba bia pese ye de Ghana ne kɔ no, ye mpese Ghana ne be ye NDC ne MPP Ghana. No. But ye pese ye Ghana eye owned by Ghana emabunu ene Ghana fo ankasa nti utie yen wo obabunu pese oba be share story we bia adwuma no a eye 0543 15 5519 0543 15 5519 and a 0593 34 65 57 0593 34 65 57. O fresh number no a ye be book you na fe ya peda na wo so waba abe share your story with us. E ba cho udin be bi akase free. Lower radio set the man na yintimi nte wonka why.
Hello.
Yinti o.
Me say from Cham Kuki abo me ka se tue nyina mkutu.
Ba cho yinti o.
And the question is pizza, and she did it. Mark a pizza, you want to cry. You
bet pizza, no, I had your body. Oh, bet you, yeah, I bet you, pizza. Ubet me actually pizza anymore.
Pizza, dear, any cheat, I say.
Is some kakra wom aduane bi ya aye bribi te se abo minka abo do kra
what is that pizza no Italian for aduane I said the fufu ye aduane no untimi ma Italian name for fufu that is nti pizza no ye Italy for aduane Americans for so more recipe for omo pizza but Italy for na omo this
ni twidi dia minimum pizza ni twidi dia
me sure say we twidi but I say almost mean person me qualify me say bread but
pancake bi
ewo and one it taste but I say men fan say bread with one sauce nene cheese nene toppings but any bread to say the OD bread no
okay
the way it's done
I see
yeah
I see all right inti eno susu nchiribu kakra na ode aba no pizza no eye kama pa na ye omu nsonson ye bebre me ba cho udi ni bia akase free
afanifu nyina ani
ba ko pe yenti we
wadi ma metiam na bi me we mpese me bom nya na baso modin a wa bom akire ni interview ni pa ta ne po ye so ba ko university awi na ti hon no se wa goni on graduate de wa ya nya mi shira no na mpese pizza no me ni jo pa na mpese mi hu ne buo and me now for the crowd be for we say me musa ne buo se ne be ya yibe tu aguso ne yibe dia
okay yate bayana as a competition we more na time for more prices and into abontia na you are willing to do that.
Your prices are very very moderate, very cheap as compared to even Accra. Like serious.
Okay. And you would price and Yebeka next week. Yebeka price and next week. All right. Inti mame mrabium na yen wrap it up na yen fancy nyame adom next week, you know. Yebenya more time na yetimi edisa enkomo we ye ne Michael Tete ono na pizza house watch more than or da no intiana what as yes ade mama inti Mickey ya wrap up na yenkoi
yes sir inti opese me ka
unsem wa obeka de atwa to na fe yenko na next week ye environment waso
Okay, me one thing I'm a person.
Well,
me one thing is, you know, it's not easy say ubinya funding. Sometimes I understand say and be trying to get employment because funding to start a business ain't easy.
Sure.
Say enya dia we be our support too and now where you juma kakra savings kakra dia beginning it's not easy just like that. You can't start a business but it's a gradual process. And you say unya plan na enimia and then you so starting say kakra me that's what I can say kakra and to auto boss now wa prepare ye financially also a jumadia person started the business you want to start with you have to as unya munim dia and in and nim dia so there it's always it's evolving as time goes on. You always you have to learn something. Every time you have to learn something.
Okay. Yeah, that's Sibibre. Nyankopon yadoma next week we will have more time. Na yet me a room wedding komono akwa chirinti anope yada say yeton safre wa bai.
Me da so.
Nyame enhira won so nti ye ne yera Michael Tete. Ono e na oye CEO Pizza House achimodan e na ewo. E ne twetwe komono Nyankopon yadoma next week ye besan ene no aba. Na fe yatoa so. Okay. Anu ntia di dwumadi ani di si ha ya. Nyankopon ya adom next week. We be sign at entrepreneurship hour. Yene wo mo nyame a madom atimi bie mu nnwuma no ebebo nkomo na o matuyefo na hye yinkunan na nso yetumi aye bi ye wo gidie sese ye tie ye de ye adwuma Nyankopon beton su papa aguso. On behalf of the team odi ankan kwame ye boa adwempa heni Kofi Mensa Kobike Kwame Asante omo nyina aka ho bi e de dwumadi de ebre mo edin so Timbuktu Ghana Mali Sumanguru you know what you show. Enti ya besore so ne de nwumadi ne aka de atoato so e de ama won. But before, happy 30th marriage anniversary and confirm Elder and Dickness Manti Budu. Elder and Dickness Manti Budu. Omo Pantan district of the Church of Pentecost. And pay mamo happy marriage anniversary 30 years. Ofra me obobo free am funye ko ye bo yabaso nyanko ye twa adwinsi so. Nati ase nipa na efum nipa na de che. Kwaku eto aso.
Anopo no ndu aba minute enan adeshimama. Me mama chema makwa babiem de ba ahenkan 93.3 FM so. Ayen small drop bia obeto ya wi apem to bre akan kasem wa bra peri opram atunutuo na impo enwumre no nsia akan kasem nsem bia obeti ene ye de ne ti headlines na poso e ba besomu Ghana Education Service dia tudwa se wo mo yantoto ya se emfie miensantem no ye wo aban project bia baye apem baako ne aduanan 9044 e wo se wo mo de wie e wo mfinhia makoma miensantem Dokota for any Ghana phobia akasa esanse ne eye World Hypertension Day mojabro soda ene enono na omanfo bi akasa pa abenfo so akasa security expert bi e de ababa tudwa se ayinfo nsem bia wo Ghana anum se no eno kan obi krampo ebema se omanfo beto ahye so no eno so ehuma ye panti wo mo hwe enka ho asem get fund so de ababa tudwa se sika ya wo munya edidi dwuma se de bia wo project awdo wo betumi atete om safri no wo mu chema aban tamfa size kan ma wo mu se de guta wo no e wanted pe esakura ya wo mu hwenum se aban be PS kan na wo so de ama contractors na wo mu awie nwuma no former Nasara coordinator so essay se amanyo sem no ababadan sika se oni sika wunya tumi ndi en no che se nya kura ntia aban wo mhwe na empenifo yen toto na saade no ye yinfiri ono mu business owners nso ene ya kache wo say utility service no mo hwante so na hadwen kane abankra chipani asre DVLA and National Road Safety Authority for bisa wo mo se akwanhya bebrebe wa kwan so no ekwan ben so ene wo mbefa atu ase ambulance workers meche wo matwi ambulance wo mo so etem kai se yempempi obi yale a wo mo kwakwade ne kom nam kwan so no mo wan se akwamukafo amrobes akoto ahye wo mo so na no wo mo se sempinfo hwe enya wo bibi ensem wei enya wo frubi ena wiei anase impo enwume no nsia kan kasemu obete ho nsem medin edi kwaku anin kusi buadum meko na adwuma kwabena kosti
Ghana Kuafue